na 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 na, no, do do do, da do, da da do, da da do, da da do do do. Hey. What's up, my dear sweet little netherlings? Gather round, welcome, welcome, get on in here. Hi, 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 get in here. Come on, gather round, gather round, gather round, my little jellies. We are back once more. Hi, it's the Incubus. How goes it, my dear sweet netherlings? Get in here, pile in, pile in. Come on, hi, hi, hi. It's good to see ya, it's good to see ya. If you're stopping by from today's earlier stream, then welcome back. It is lovely to see you once again. And if it's your first time in the club for the day, then hell, get in here. It's nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Incubus. Hi again, Zanny. I know. You can't get rid of me, can you? Right? Back again. Time to get some Geo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did you have a good break? Good. I had a quick snack. I had a mango, and now I'm kind of like feeling it. And then I realized I have to go to the gym tonight as well, because I got to go to do the Gymcubus thing. Because I got to go to the gym tonight, and I got to go to the gym tomorrow night, because I got to do 2 gym sessions. I got to do one tonight and then one tomorrow night, because fuck me, because pretty much I want to try and get as much gym time in before I have to go to Japan. So like, if I need to like do my thing, then I want to stay like without losing any gains or anything like that. And also like, I got to pack still as well and get all of that. I got to get all of the jellies into the case. I got to get all of the little things for the club in the case as well. So I'll be doing that probably like Sunday night, Monday morning, and then getting ready to like run away. Gym maxing. Yeah, my resistance bands turned up actually. I got the resistance bands I really wanted. So like, not gonna lie, I'm gonna be able to keep up at least with like most things while I'm over there as well, which is gonna be really good. Like really good. Because not gonna lie, I didn't want to miss out on like any fitness stuff. So I've got like 120-pound resistance bands now, which is really nice, and I don't know what to do with them. I got what is it? They go from like 80. They go from 80 pounds to like 160 pounds, which is nice. Or whatever 80 kg is. Whatever that is. That's like double. So 100 and 2.2. Whatever 2.2 is. That's like 180 something, right? So either way, right? It's good. I should be able to do that. Yeah, during the Ring Fit stream, you got it. Exactly. So like, I was looking at those during the thing. So I should be good. And Idle Boys, lover of Idle Boys, teehee. You're right about not being able to get rid of you. Ever since that Ring Fit stream, I've had more dreams about you. Can you like chill, bro? No. No, I'm sorry. I want a piece of you even when you're sleeping. What, do you not like me stopping by when you're sleeping? Do you not like me stopping by in your dreams and saying hi? What's the problem? I thought you wanted an Oshi that valued their netherlings, right? Listen, didn't you want an Oshi that values the people that support them, that values their little netherlings? And I take the time to stop by your dreams, and suddenly it's I want less of that, you know? What are we talking about here? I take the time to stop by and say hello, and suddenly it's can you chill? Never. Yes, but I'm tsundere about it. Don't worry, I'll break you soon. Take your time. Don't worry, I'll break you soon. Oh, goodness. You're only welcome in my dreams when you can behave. So what I'm hearing is I'm not welcome. Oh, good. No, I can behave. I just got to make sure that I got to warm myself up for behaving first. It's like when I appear on other people's channels and I rein myself in a little bit because the fact that like, it's like, don't say that. My audience isn't used to that. And I'm like, teehee. Okay, we're getting polite, Zanny. We're getting Zanny that's reined in just a little bit. Teehee. The bite was fierce. Genuinely pressing X to Dow. Listen. I once dreamt about Zanny role-playing a worm. I'm not sure what that means. You were just watching Harker's stream where he got kidnapped by a worm and had me as his husband who was trying to rescue him. Teehee. And Snormy Milo, thank you very much for the joining the Netherbrand. Welcome back aboard. Get in here. Get in here. Is it possible to behave? Yeah, I can behave for a little bit. I can behave when I have to do, like, official stuff on things, or I have to appear on the FSP channel. Well, to be honest, I don't want to give the FSP channel. I want to give the FSP channel 100% of my effort. It's the main... Listen. It's their channel, not mine, you know? It's the FSP channel. It's like the general brand channel. I'm always like, I can rein it in a little bit. I can rein it in a bit if it's not a 3D. I can be like, okay, you're not gonna get the best of the Incubus here, all right? Valid and I'm like, listen. Sometimes you gotta punch in and then take that like 10-minute bathroom break immediately. Come on. Just a little bit. My days. Sometimes I'm like, My days. Nah, it depends on like how they set up things as well. Whether or not I'm like... Whether or not I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to punch in hard, I'm going to go fucking crazy. Or like, or we have like something where like all the wires are crossed and I'm like, oh God, everything's a mess. Flashbacks to the Uno. Aggressive flashbacks to Uno. And Mafia Gravity, you better behave because you're on my TV in my living room right now since my closet is getting remodeled. So I can't be in my bedroom for a bit. Have fun. Tee-hee. I will do the utmost with this information. I will do the utmost with this information, okay? I will not use it. I will not use it. I will not turn around and misbehave. Thank you, Mafia Gravity. Oh, goodness. I like the Uno stream. The presentation was okay, but like the stuff behind the scenes to get there was like words. It was words. Like, it was words. I was like, nah. Nah, that made me like add on that I have to get it. Like, I can say this. It made me add a couple of rules onto like the stuff I'll do for them. Nah, it was just the planning that was a little all over the place. The planning was a little bit too last minute for me. I'll be fine. My fam can't hear anyway unless they walk in. Tee-hee. And of course from the pre-chat, Katie, Lysander's resident senior hamster. I forgot to say during House Flipper, but in response to you calling me a silly cute hamster, I call you silly cute Incubus. Sounds standard. Sounds like the normal things I'm called. Sounds like the normal stuff I'm called. You know, falls into there. Hi. Sounds good enough. Oh, good afternoon from New York City. Indeed, I'm finally doing an East Coast convention. Who'd have thunk that? Who'd have thunk that? It's finally there. Look at that. Right. It took forever, but we're finally at an East Coast convention. I didn't even know they existed, right? East Coast conventions exist. My days. And Dawan1, thank you very, very much for the Bushiba. Thank you, Dawan1. We love a bit of the Bushiba. Bushiba's a heckin' sweetie. East Coast finally winning for once, right? Like, finally getting it, finally being it. Praise for more info from the No Info Company. If it's any consolation, I don't know anything yet. If it's any consolation, I don't know fucking shit yet. So, all I know is that I'm meant to be there. So, yeah. If that's anything. Oh my days! If that is to any degree of assistance on you guys, oh my goodness gracious me! Right. Oh goodness, there needs to be one in PA so I can go, bro. Honestly, I'd love to do more conventions, kind of all over the place. I think that would be like a really good one. Cries from the UK. Bruh, I did V-Expo last year. I did V-Expo last year. It's fine, okay? Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's not about... The issue with the UK is not the fact that, like, people don't go there. The issue is the state of the fucking UK convention scene. My god. Furries have more stuff on fucking lock than, like... Furries have more stuff on lock than any of the other things do in the UK. Like, my god, it's a thing. It's a thing. The UK convention scene is a shambles. It's actually a shambles. Yeah, the state of the cons here, right? It's still such an American thing, right? Like, it's such a thing. Because my days. I remember. My guy, there's a gym convention in the UK. Yeah, well, you'll get normie stuff like gym convention or like computer conventions, right? But like anything that's a little bit fringe that isn't furry, you don't get fucking shit for, right? Like, I swear, right? I still remember that we couldn't use Discord when we were at the expo. We had to stream into a primary ingress server in the building. That, like, we had to stream to a server, and the server was fucking shit. So it was disconnecting every, like, 30 seconds. And I was like, oh, great, cool. They're like, oh, like, can we just use Discord? Like, no, we got to set up for this. And I'm like, I guess. My days. Yeah, no. I was like, all right, sure. Sure. As someone who was volunteering for V-Expo last year, yeah, I know how badly ran it was. Yeah, but I got to make an appearance on BBC, so, like, I got a background appearance on the BBC News thing, so fuck it. There are like 2 seconds of Zander Netherbrand and like a Zander Netherbrand cosplay in the back of the BBC segment talking about Vtubers, and I'm like, let's go. I got to be on the BBC. Let's go. I'm like, let's go. Zander Netherbrand, state-sponsored news. Zanny voicing a BBC documentary, real. My days. Nah, it looks good. A dub is a dub. It's very true, very true. One, but at what cost? Oh goodness. Now, I'm really looking forward to the New York convention. I think it's going to be really good, really well put together. I'm looking forward to finding out more closer to the time, but it's one of those ones where I'm looking forward to seeing any New York jellies. I know there are some New York and New Jersey jellies out there, Tony. All right, Tony. I know there are some New York and New Jersey jellies there, so I'm hopeful to maybe finally get to put a few faces to names, you know? That is outside of the little meet and greets that we're doing as well. If any of you guys happen to be in that direction. Teehee. Okay, but Zanny on Doctor Who, though? How do I tell you the series is dead for the next few years? How do I tell you it's dead? How do I... I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it, Chief. Oh, goodness. Tony, you don't understand. Don't bring up the dead set. I feel... Okay, dead ass, though. I wouldn't trust a TV show to, like, have me on it and do it in, like, a good way. I feel like it would... I feel like it would be like, I don't know. I feel like it would be like really awkward. And they'll do like the thing that they did with like Law and Order, where they have like the VTuber model asset there and like the person there, and it'll just be like, yo, and they're like, they'll kind of just be like, huh. That's crazy. And then the first like bobbing back and forth. I don't know. I just feel like they do it, but the BBC would do it like the most cringe way possible. Like, You know, I feel like they'd have it either like bobbing back and forth or like me projecting out of the screen. And like, I don't know, they do something cringe, and I was like, oh, like, you see what I mean? Either that, or they do like some really like weird tonal shift, right? Like, you get what I mean? I don't know. I'm always a big doubter of like. I'm always a big doubter of like mainstream TV and like media's ability to portray like actual niche interests with levels of like genuine like understanding, if that makes sense. Like, I'm so used to seeing hobbies that I like end up becoming caricatures of what they actually are as soon as they're presented in any type of format that isn't within its own fan base or sphere. Like, all of the nuance gets dragged away. Exactly. All of the nuance is missing. So it ends up becoming like, oh, you like this thing? Damn, it must be like this. It reminds me of like, okay, it reminds me of how they like did computer nerds in the early 2000s, you know, with like the big-eyed glasses and like the like bucked teeth and like the like typing away, being like, I'm hacking the mainframe. I'm in. I'm trying to connect the processor to the chevrons, but unfortunately it seems like the egress server is going back on itself. I'm trying to do a relay, but... oh no, I've been made. No, I just need to hyperprogram their firewall to redirect onto itself. Then the ingress is going to be able to backtrace onto the server IP. I've got it! You know, it's like that shit. It reminds me of that episode. I don't know if you've seen this. It reminds me of that episode of NCIS where like the goth girl Abby is like hacking something, and like the little nerdy guy is there as well, and like it's like, we can hack faster if we type together, and they like move over and they're both sharing one keyboard to like hack things. And they're both like sharing one keyboard to like hack something, and they're typing together. And it's like, yeah, with like the green text on the screen that's like scrolling really, really fast. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. That about sums up every time a hobby gets put on TV. Please, God, no, I tried to forget that. Right? Like, it has that thing where it's like, I'm engaging with the mainframe. I'm going over. That's totally how hacking works. Yeah. I love how the Cyberpunk TTRPG had better hacking than like actual TV shows with budget. When the Cyberpunk original TTRPG was just one dude who like had access to like the FBI crime database and like a library, and he made a TTRPG with more realistic hacking than like TV shows, and also like more realistic everything. It's kind of great. Apparently that was supposed to be a joke about how hacking was shown on television. Okay, I'll give him that, but it still makes a perfect example. What if we kissed in the mainframe? True. You speak the true. You speak the true. What if we locked tongues in the mainframe? Hey, what if I put my hard drive into your USB? Hey, what if you engaged your software and turned my floppy disk into a solid state drive? Hey, what if God damn it. So hey, what if hey, what if I uploaded to you so hard it caused a feedback loop? God damn it. Oh, goodness. My day. Oh my God, Purple Man. Sir, don't be so forward. Oh, good. What if I fluctuated the primary power ingress? Oh, goodness gracious me. How would you like it if I made you a motherboard? How would you like it if I made you a motherboard and filled you with my sub-processors? Hey, Katie, I just had a resident senior hamster. Thank you for the nether stare. Oh, no, that's awful. That's awful. That's awful. I don't want one. I think my PC fans are spinning a little faster now. Based. My days. Katie Liza does a resident senior hamster. Thank you for the nether stare. Stop, I'm overheating. That's fine. How about I give you some fluid coolant? God damn it. God damn it. Katie Liza does a resident senior hamster. Thank you for the nether stare. Oh, chummy, keep it up, nerd. God damn it, Zander, Netherbrand. You guys bring this out of me. I blame you. I blame you and only you. All right? How even come up with this? Unfortunately, I got ADHD and a background in writing. So I kind of just spit. Oh, and I love Cyberpunk as well. I also beta test TTRPGs in my spare time for companies, which is fun. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Oh, actually, that one that I really liked is going to be released soon as well. Anyway, never mind. Anyway, the one that I can't say the name of, but I really liked, is hopefully going to be released soon because it got picked up by a big publisher. So, like, I'm hoping that they rushed it through instead of leaving it in development hell. Because, not gonna lie, the idea of being, like, feudal Japanese samurai ninjas, footpads, and, like, whatever, during the time when I think it was like I can't remember if it was the 14 or 1600s, where like the Japanese first started getting really into firearms, and like the idea of playing like a wandering kind of Ronin troublemakers in that time, while also adding in a little element of fantasy in there, and like the idea that the actual like Japanese mysticism of that time is like actually really real, kind of is like a dope idea for a game system. So hell yeah. Anyway, Philly, back from the session. It felt a bit slow. They got nothing new. I gave them an option, and I had fun playing an arrogant ghost NPC. See, didn't you enjoy it? See, it's about you having fun as well. You're the DM, okay? Your fun matters just as much as theirs. So get them. The DM's blessing came through. Didn't I give you a nat 20? You got a nat 20. Simple fact. You got a nat 20. Teehee. And Katie Liza just resident senior hamster. What's up? What's up? Oh, goodness gracious me. Thank you very, very much for the nether stare. And Hawthorne as well. Somebody give this buddy access to the D drive. I don't know. God damn it. God damn. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. I don't know. If you give me access to your D drive, I think I might just upload to your personal cloud, you know? After all, I can't guarantee that I'm not going to leave some cookies behind. Then again, I guess you could always give me administration privileges. I'd like to download some software straight onto you. Bet. Oh, thought someone give this. Wait, that's, I just read that. Someone give this funny access to the D drive. And Katie Lysander's a resident senior hamster. Thank you for the nether stare again. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm just giving you. I feel like we've just started the stream and it's been so cursed, right? It's been so cursed with me just throwing out computer euphemisms. Euphemisms. There we go. My days. Oh, goodness. Hey, babe, can I get kernel access to you? Oh, yeah, I'll make you a priority user. Oh, goodness. I love it. You should say, oh, these are Zandroid. Right? Not gonna lie, I have like a little Zandroid joke tucked in the script right now, which is kind of cute, but like it kind of lands in that weird, like it lands in that really nice like corporate not corporate, corporate not corporate, but like it's the thing where you're doing the initial setup and he's like, what purpose would you like would you desire me for, so that I can initialize my settings to correctly match? And they're like, wow, I'm practically made for that job. Did you find that humorous? That's great. Let's set up my humor settings. And I'm like, it's like that kind of bullshit Siri talk, you know? It's that kind of talk, you know? It's that kind of thing. My indie corpo VTuber, you know? Oh, goodness. And Matthew, thank you for the super chat. I sent this super chat, and now this VTuber has hacked my Kiroshi Optics cyberware, and I'm blind. Don't worry, it's just a quick hack. I haven't even done. Listen, it's just a quick hack. You'll be fine, okay? Give it a minute or two, and everything will be good. I didn't upload anything in there. By the way, you definitely need to update your black ice, okay? You need to make sure that if a netrunner tries to slide in there, you gotta make sure that you flatline them. All right, no other option. Oh goodness, Zander Netherbrand. There is no one else in the world who will ever get me like you do. I try and be an incubus of the people. I try. I don't know. I don't think... Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit shitty to myself here, but also at the same time, I don't really feel like I actually do that much. I don't really feel like I do that much. I feel like I just listen and like realize that like, and find stuff in common with you guys, I guess. And I think that's just like the basics of like building a good rapport with others. I don't know. Did I touch too much grass? Like, it's just like building a rapport with others and like understanding it. And I feel like we've got a really good rapport, you know? Like, I just listen. It's like, you know, like, oh goodness. And Hanini, not Panini. Thank you for the 26 months. Thank you very, very much. Tee. Oh god. I was reading about robot / mecha fetish, but yeah, that too. Well, yeah, I listen to that as well. Well, that's the thing. I don't take it in isolation. I take it as something you enjoy. I don't like okay, the things that you enjoy like that, I don't like siphon off from like the rest of the stuff you enjoy. I just see it as like you're like one whole person with like stuff that you enjoy, you know? This is what it is. Like, you know, to get like, I feel like to get as much as I can, I gotta get as much as to be the best incubus I can be. Like, I gotta get as much as I gotta get you guys as much as I can, you know? Your laugh is so interesting. I love it. Thank you. It's a silly little thing. I swing between like deep chuckles and sounding like a goblin. It's great. Like, it's really fun. You know, sometimes it's deep chuckles, other times I'm sounding like a goblin. It's good. And Matthew, wait, why am I taking heat damage over time? Don't worry about that. That's just an overheat. That's just running overheat. That doesn't do lethal damage, by the way. Okay, overheat doesn't do lethal damage. You know? It's the 8 cost. It's the 8 RAM cost one that you get from the same techie that you pick up the T-bug, the initial T-bug ping from, that you need to worry about. It's that one that you need to worry about. That or cyber psychosis, but I think that's like 12, 16 cost. But either way, I would love to turn on. would love to. I'd love to turn someone into cyber psychosis. I wish I could have that power to activate cyber psychosis in real life. That would be fucking dope. I would love that. That would actually be awesome. And from the Jelly Labs as well, from Freakbun, Zander. Shut the fuck up with that pussy shit. You know that you're always doing far more than you know. Silence those brainworms before you get wrecked. Mwah. It's not brainworms. I try and keep myself humble. It's simple fact. It's a thing. It's a thing. I try and make sure that it's a thing. Deep chuckles equals danger. Goblin equals safer, so I'm told. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. What's cyber psychosis? Oh, buckle up. You're going to love the cyberpunk VODs if you ever get through to them, because I know that you've got like a fridge, like you've got like 8 fridges full of food. Cyber psychosis is a state that someone goes into when they've had too many cybernetic implants to the point where it begins to degrade their sanity. And what happens is they lose the understanding between real life and their adrenaline centers. No one fundamentally knows what cyber psychosis is in the world of cyberpunk, but what it does do is it sends someone completely over the edge, and it usually turns them into like almost a completely orged out cybernetic killing machine where they go after anything. But their behavior can range completely from like just being normal and like staring at a wall and just being completely like essentially brain dead to like going on a massive killing spree in like the middle of town and trying to blow up as many people as possible. Or you can have high functioning cyber psychos, which is a completely different thing. So a good example would be Adam Smasher from the Cyberpunk anime. So like the high functioning cyber psychos are people who fundamentally have achieved cyber psychosis or are on the verge of cyber psychosis constantly, but something within their neurology stops them from going all the way cyber psycho. And that means that they're constantly riding the point where their empathy has fundamentally died within themselves and they are fully like a psychopath. But the issue is that they no longer see human beings as human beings. They see them as meat. And the idea is that there's also ways to pull. Don't forget max tag. True. We'll get there in a second. But also, if someone does go full cyber psycho and begin killing people, there's a team that is called Max Tac in Cyberpunk, and it's actually a team of cyber psychos themselves who have been brought in by Night City, the NCPD, in order to serve as the way that they deal with cyber psychos. So the idea is that if things go to hell and a cyber psycho happens, Max Tac get deployed, who again are cyber psychos that have been either like brought under control, had some sort of like lobotomy done to them, or some sort of mental therapy, or some sort of gene therapy, or something like that to bring them in line, and they're then deployed to hunt the cyber psycho and destroy them, or bring them in if they can, because then that person gets turned into Max Tac as well. So the idea is that they use cyber psychos to hunt cyber psychos, and they try and like bring them back from the edge of cyber psychosis. It used to be in old Cyberpunk Red that you could actually get humanity back and lose the cyber psychosis if you had certain like cybernetics removed. And I believe that's still the same case, where if you have certain orgs removed, you can actually go back, but it still doesn't give you 100% of what you lost back. So like if you become like a cyber psycho, they'll either treat you or they'll try and remove something from your body in order to get you to kind of go back to being sane. But then once you've already gone over once, it'll happen again. So it's very, very cool. But yes, cyber psychosis is when someone goes over the edge. So a good example would be like David in Cyberpunk Edge Runners, who is constantly on the verge of cyber psychosis, but there's something in his physiology where he doesn't go full cyber psycho until he begins to graft Adam Smasher's linear frame to himself, which, you know, makes about sense. That makes sense. But then, like, on the flip side as well, there's, like, Adam Smasher himself, who's a high-functioning cyber psycho, which is, like, a big thing. Or you could even go back if you're looking at, if you're actually looking at Cyberpunk 2077 itself, where there's Maelstrom. So Maelstrom are cyber psychos, but they're high-functioning cyber psychos to the point where they're able to get around their sort of, like, antisocial behavior through combining into a group where this high-functioning behavior is tolerated. There are some that go full insane and start shooting everyone, and yes, they have to be killed and destroyed, but fundamentally, the idea of cyber psychosis is so ingrained in society that they deliberately choose to mix up in Cyberpunk Cyberpunk 2077, what is a cyber psycho and a high-functioning cyber psycho. So a cyber psycho going insane and blitzing everyone is the one that's shown in the media. However, on the flip side, there are actually way more cyber psychos in Cyberpunk than is believed, because they're simply high-functioning. It's like the difference between, every psychopath being a serial killer, but not every serial killer is a psychopath, Yes, there are serial killers that are psychopaths. However, there are psychopaths that are perfectly high-functioning psychopaths and have regular everyday jobs and never show any sort of deliberate malcontent towards others. So it's really interesting, because the whole thing is that it's very much presented in this way of individuals finally popping and exploding because there was something wrong with them, so that the corporations in Cyberpunk 2077 are able to continue to sell their implants without people having moral issues with them. So yeah. Ta-da! Sorry, someone asked me about Cyberpunk, so it had to happen. So it had to happen. So yes, it's yeah. You don't have to have taken in everything that I said. You just have to smile and nod. Don't worry. I'm a little guy who will make you just smile and nod, and you'll be like, huh, I like the Nerdcubus. You just have to be like, that's great, sweetie. So how long until the twins get cyberpsychosis? Well, the little one, the little angry one, is already high functioning. God damn it! God damn it! God damn! I'm getting under the table. Excuse me. Excuse me. My bitch ass making a fool of myself. I'm going down here. Excuse me. Excuse me a hot minute. Excuse me a hot minute. Excuse me a hot minute. Don't mind me. Don't mind me being a fool. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm a little guy. I'm a little guy with hyperfixations, okay? Just wait till I start telling you about Warhammer. Wait till I start telling you about Warhammer and start picking fights with Games Workshop. Or Star Wars, actually. The first time Shiki and I met, Shiki was wearing a Star Wars shirt, and low-key, it was like a it was kind of a G-check moment, because I was like, oh, Star Wars shirt, and he was like, yeah, and I'm like, that's Knights of the Old Republic, right? No, that's not Knights of the Old Republic. That's Star Wars. That's an old Star Wars The Old Republic MMO t-shirt, right? He's like, you know this? And I'm like, yeah, I know The Old Republic. Where'd you get that? Was that back in season 2 or 3? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, seems I see. You have passed the G-check. I see. Nerd to nerd connection, yeah. We've seen the PowerPoint for Deus Ex. That was a powerful moment, not gonna lie. That was a powerful moment. The bit where one of my favorite things I've ever done on stream is when we started Deus Ex, and I just went, okay, everyone, before we play this game, sit down, I have a PowerPoint. I have a Canva subscription, and I'm not afraid to use it. I was like, come on, this is what we're doing. I'm going to explain to you why there are different branches of the Illuminati and why they all hate each other. Tell me about the power armor. God damn it, this is like you're seducing me. I think this is the closest I've ever come to being seduced on stream. Wait a minute. This is like pornography. I swear, I feel like this is... Is it weird if I say this is better than being sent nudes? Or lewds? Hey, tell me about how Warhammer power armor works. Tell me about how power. I'm like, oh no, I'm being seduced live on stream. Oh, you don't have to watch Star Wars. I'll fill in all the blanks from you from now on. Teehee. Oh goodness. Okay, but to be fair, I'll go through this in a second, but I do want to explain how does Warhammer power armor work. I do want to explain how 40k power armor works. Okay. Okay. Okay, so just to run you through, okay? Okay, how do we begin? Okay, so I'm assuming we're talking about basic Space Marine armor, right? We're talking about basic Space Marine power armor. So we're not going to be talking about the tabletop. We're going to be talking about in lore. So we're going to talk about how the power armor that's primarily worn by, like, the Space Marines, right? So the Space Marines, yeah, they're kind of the basic bitches. Everyone plays, like, Ultramarines, okay? It's like everyone's first one. I don't care for Ultramarines. I like the Drukhari, but they're never going to get any story expansion because Games Workshop hates them. So Space Marines it is, right? So fundamentally, there are different types of power armor. So there are different, like, there's a variety of different ones, right? So the Sisters of Battle also use power armor, the nuns with guns. So they're really cool. They use essentially like power armor designed for humans. So the power armor used for Space Marines is designed essentially around bigger, buffer humans, because the idea is the Space Marines are fundamentally the genes of the Primarchs, which is a whole other thing. But they're superhumans created by the God Emperor, and the idea is that they are bigger, better, and kind of badder than humans are, but they need armor that matches that. So fundamentally, there have been multiple different types of power armor. So we're going to skip over the custodes because of the fact that the custodes aren't really, like, necessary. You don't really need to know about the custodes. Like, so what you've got is like the old power armor, which are like the I think it was like the Malleus power armor. They've got like black carapace power armor, but the ones that are used most these days, I believe, is the MK2 Ironclad heavy power armor, which, like, is older, but, like, it's always MK2. You'll always get an MK2 pattern power armor because, like, it's fine. That's what you'll see, like, most of the time. Obviously, they have, like, other stuff, like they've got, like, Arbites armor, and then they've got, like, skin type polymer weaves and stuff like that. But, like, fundamentally, you want to go with the MK2 heavy armor, right? So the idea is that the MK2 heavy armor is what's assigned to the Space Marines. Now, fundamentally, fundamentally they are great. They're kind of the good. They're like the best craftsmanship, right? And the idea is that they actually plug directly into the Space Marine via different little bioports throughout the entire body. But they also hold a small generator on the back. So if you're ever wondering what the little backpack on the back is, it's actually down to the fact that they're carrying a small, I don't know whether it's nuclear or some other type of generator. I'd have to double check that, or a thermo something. But essentially, they're carrying an energy thing on their back, which powers the power armor in and of itself. So if you notice, if you ever see a Space Marine with their armor off, they've got almost lots of little plugs covering throughout their body, right? So the ones on their skull are their gene seeds, which is fine. It's the idea that, like, every Space Marine carries the genes of like other Space Marines in them, so that way when they have the gene seeds in their body, they gestate them within their body, so they come to maturity, and then eventually the gene seeds are taken out of their head and grown into more Space Marines. But the little plugs you'll see throughout their body actually plug into the suit itself, and then proceed to actually give them, like, stuff regarding their, like, their data on their life and their and, like, their physical shape and all of that stuff, because the armor itself actually does have, like, a heads-up display, and it does have, like, a whole load of stuff, right? Which is, like, kind of the basic stuff. At the same time as well, if we're talking about the TTRPG, we'd probably want to go with, like, Dark Heresy. If we're looking, actually no, Deathwatch would probably be the better one. Actually, Deathwatch would probably be the better one for, like, focusing on different types of armor, because Deathwatch treats different types of, like, because there are also augments as well. So there are augments regarding different Space Marine chapters, because they're arranged into chapters, which are essentially like brotherhoods or divisions or like squads. So they operate fundamentally under God damn it, they fundamentally operate under the Codex Imperialis, which divides the which was then rewritten somewhat and then edited a little bit and chopped up a bit by Guilliman, who then decided that and the Emperor, who decided that each Space Marine chapter should be separated by their Primarch. The Primarch should rule over the chapter. Most of the Primarchs are dead or missing now, or evil, and They have that. But the idea is that each Primarch was able to govern essentially over their legion as they felt mostly free, right? So they have different things within themselves and augmentations that are suggested or taken. Like, I think a good example would be like the Salamanders, for example. The Salamanders Legion. Their skin is like essentially like blackened by like where they're from, so they literally have like almost ashen black skin, right? But because of the world they were on, the environment that they're there and the genes that are encouraged in their development actually gives them a heat resistance as well. And everyone loves the Salamanders because they're the universal good guys. We love them. But like at the same time, you've got like the Relictors, who are really fond of replacing parts of their human flesh with like artifacts or strange things, and they might be heretical, we don't know, but yeah. So like you've got different things, and then we've got rogue traders, which are my favorite things because I love rogue traders. But yeah, we'll have a 40k. Nice. How many legions are there? God damn it. God damn it. No, that's a big topic because that's controversial. Okay, I'm gonna actually. How many space? Okay, so if we're going with like, we'll go with chapters, right? now. There are thousands of chapters in the lore, because some of them have broken away from bigger chapters, and some of them have broken into smaller chapters, and some of them have gone off to others, and some of them have been cancelled out of history, and some of them have been hidden away from everything, right? But there's a whole bunch. There's like over 1,000, essentially, that have been referenced in the lore in some way, shape, or form, or have been like touched on at some point. And like, essentially, there are successor chapters from like other chapters, or there are chapters that have been destroyed and then come back and rebranded, or there are ones that have been formed out of like the different ones, and then you've got so like there's a lot for you to fucking pick from in this game, or you can just make your own if you're playing the tabletop as well, because hell, it just kind of exists. Or you could be a fucking normie and just go, I love Space Marines, I love Ultramarines, they're my favorite. I'm like, yeah, sure, pick the bland option, why don't you? Oh wow, your favorite flavor's vanilla? That's crazy. How do you have sex with your partner? Missionary with the lights off? Wow, couldn't tell. Wonderful. Yeah. Cool. If you ever meet someone that plays Warhammer and they play Space Wolves as their primary army, they're a furry. I just need you to know that. If they do that, they're a furry. So, no, I need you to start from the beginning. As someone who knows nothing, I need the basics, and then I need your opinions and headcanons. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. This feels like I'm being harassed. But like in a good way, you know? It's like you go to a bar and someone's hitting on you a bit too hard, but you're kind of feeling it, and also they're kind of attractive, so you're fine with it, and you're kind of getting into it yourself. God damn it. I'm kind of into this. Wait a minute. Okay, you know what? Hasn't even been an hour since we started. I can. Okay. So it all starts. Okay. It all starts with the God Emperor, who was a thing called a Perpetual, who is essentially an immortal guy, and he was born in Turkey, somewhere in the modern day, in our time, or maybe a bit before, in a place of the world which resembles Turkey. That's where most people think it is, somewhere around there, right? And the idea is that he was fundamentally immortal. And the idea is that he ended up existing through all of humanity during like the golden age, the age of like strife, all of the bad stuff that happened. He lived through it. In the end, he became the God Emperor, and ended up in sometime in like the 30-something millennium, decided that he was going to just take over the world, do his thing, or he'd sort of done that over a long time. But he was going to make sons, right? Because his perfect will needed to extend out to the universe, and he needed people to lead his legions throughout all of it, right? Alternative Earth type shit, exactly. And like, pretty much, he needed sons to lead his legions out into the universe, right? So he created, okay, now this is debated. Some say he made 18 sons. Some say he made 20 sons. And some say he made 21 sons. All right? Through genetic manipulation. Now, you've got a bunch of different numbers, right? You got a whole bunch of different numbers there. But you have a whole bunch of different sons. 21, but some got cancelled, pretty much. So, if we're gonna go through all of them, right? We've got Lionel Johnson, who was like big guy. He built them, and he built into their genetics code, right? Like, he built the traits he wanted them as leaders into their genetic code as well. And like, there was... Okay, so what do the 18ers think that the other three sons are not? Okay, so some of it comes from Alpharius and Omegon, because there were two sons that were twins called Alpharius and Omegon, right? Who ended up being bad guys, but they might be good guys, secretly pretending to be bad guys, who are actually bad guys, secretly pretending to be good guys, pretending to be bad guys, who are actually bad. They might be good guys, but they could be bad guys, but they also might be good guys or just plain bad. So no one really knows 1,000,000% what side they're on, okay? So they're either good guys pretending to be bad guys pretending to be good, or bad guys who are bad. So, okay, let me wind it back. It all starts with Alpharius and Omegon, who were the first sons of the Emperor, right? Now, the Emperor made an uh-oh when he made his sons. He made a deal with the Dark Gods so that they would essentially be perfect, but also there was some time fucky-wucky stuff going on, so he might have made it in the past, or a future him made it for the past him, one or the other. Either way, Alpharius and Omegon are born. They're intended to be one son, right? One child. However, something strange happens when Alpharius and Omegon are born. And that's that the genetic cell that was meant to be just one son splits into two, and they're twins during the gestation process. And strangely, they both share two minds, one soul. So they have one soul shared between the two of them. Alpharius and Omegon are picture-perfect, identical twins, right? Now, they are essentially hidden away by the Emperor under the palace and kept as like a secret, right? Because the two sons realize, because they eventually present themselves to their father first, and they're like, hey, we found you, because they get stolen away and all of that stuff. But there's a big storm and all the kids go missing. Anyway, the kids come along, and those two realize that they can actually pretend to be each other. And that if one of them says, hey, I'm your son, they can switch freely and give the other one total freedom. And they kept that going back and forth between the two of them for the longest time. And that became their like trademark, where you never knew who they were and which one was which. And what gets even wilder is when they were given their legion, because they were smaller, because their cell split in two and they were weaker, because they were smaller than their other brothers, they could pass as human, right? Or just regular space marines. So what they would do is they'd dress like their soldiers, and they'd pretend to be one of their soldiers and go out on raids with them, while the other one stayed at the palace and pretended to be the one that was missing, and they would skip back and forth. And the idea was that like it became a thing in their legion, the Alpha Legion, named after Alpharius, because Alpha, the dominant one, Omega, Omegon, the hidden one, right? That whenever one of their soldiers was asked, because they all wore battle armor and had their faces covered, who are you? They'd always answer, well, I'm Alpharius, obviously. And like it meant that everyone in their legion was pretending to be them, so they were able to switch around and pass freely, and they could be anywhere. And they ended up having the biggest spy network. And anyway, they're my favorites. Long story short, bunch of sons came along. Two of the sons out of the original 21 fucked around. One of them died in a horrible, tragic accident. The other one kind of got tempted to be evil and ended up going evil before anyone else. 9 of the sons ended up getting tempted by the dark powers and went full evil. Then 9 of them stayed loyal. And then the emperor kind of died, but he became like kind of a corpse sitting on a throne. We still don't know if Alpharius and Omegon are good or bad. We don't know that. No one really fucking knows. Because they're like, hey, are you guys evil? And they're like, I don't know. We're meant to be evil. We say we're evil. We torture people, but we also treat civilians rather well. And we try and rescue people sometimes. Meh. Depends on which. Depends. You should talk to my brother. Okay, 2 and 11 got cancelled by the big one. Okay, 2 died in like the tragic accident, I think. Or was it 11 that died in the tragic accident? I think it was 2. It was like Malice? Okay, that's a theory though. Malice is like... Malice is okay, Malice might have been the one that tried to fuck around and try and kill everyone first. And then got cancelled and maybe killed. Or, we do know that it was cancelled, but it was that but like, he ended up sending, okay, but like, he sent 𝓂𝓸𝓾 to like kill them. So, or to kill one of them. Well, he sent 𝓂𝓸𝓾 to kill Malice, I think. Unless it wasn't Malice and that was the tragic accident one. But, anyway. Okay. Okay, there's nothing harder than a total nerd. Long and short of it is, okay? Now, the Empire in the 42nd millennium, sorry, because we've moved forward now by a century. Or not a century, moved forward by like a something millennium. Is that well, no one likes fucking 𝓂𝓸𝓾 because of the fact that 𝓂𝓸𝓾 was like, because like he's fucking Space Wolves, man. But no one likes the brother that's been picked by dad to be the one who's been built specifically to kill the other brothers if they fuck up. No one wants to be that brother. Like, no one wants to be the brother that like, because like, every single one of the sons was designed for a specific purpose, right? So like Lionel Johnson was made for like domination fortification. Fulgrim appreciated art. Perturabo was with genetics and shit. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was fast attack and raids. Leman Russ, heavy armor. Rogel Dawn, fortification and holding like the front. Sanguinius was a marketing ploy. And Sanguinius was a pretty angel twink. Please know that he was very buff. I used that word derogatorily towards him. And then 𝓂𝓸𝓾 was the perfect child. Literally just the perfect child. And everyone had like a purpose, right? But the problem was that like 𝓂𝓸𝓾, his purpose was specifically, if any of your brothers ever fuck up, your job is to kill them. Your job is, that's what I've raised you for. You have no purpose other than to kill your brothers if they make a mistake. And that they can't come back from. If they shame me and make a mistake they can't come back from, your job is to put them down. Which like is kind of fucked up to be put on your shoulders. Especially when you realize that he had killed one of his brothers already. Like, immediately. Oh, Leman Russ is the Space Wolves primer. My bad. No, Ferris sorry. Sorry, my bad. It was Leman Russ that did his thing. There we go. Ferris Manus. That was right. Ferris Manus was the Iron Hand. Sorry. My bad. It was Leman Russ. Leman Russ was the one who was told that he needed to kill his brothers if anything ever went sideways. So yeah, long story short, the entirety of like the human faction in Warhammer is just one big, is essentially just one big family feud. Now dad's in a coma that's lasted for like 10,000 years. That's literally it. It's literally 18 brothers fighting over 2 or 3 dead brothers and one big fight that's lasted for like 10,000 years because dad's got into a coma and didn't leave a proper will before he dropped dead. There you go. That's literally like the human side of the story. So yeah, Dad didn't leave a proper will before he ended up comatose, and now everyone's fighting each other because no one knows who's there. Literally the galaxy's worst parent. Yeah, right? And there I was thinking my fucking uncle's wife trying to get my grandmother's jewelry was bad. There I was thinking that bitch trying to get the jewelry was rough. It's always the family drama. And we're not clear if Dad's dead. Yeah, he's comatose as fuck, but he keeps waking up for a little bit or doing little things. My days. My days. My days. So yeah, that's my nerd shit. If you want to start the game soon, maybe don't look at Jelly. The fuck is on the fuck is... A Netherbrand enjoyer. Ooh. So when will we get Zanny explains things he likes and we can ask questions stream? Not gonna lie, that'll be a fun Memby stream. I'd do that. I'd do that. I'd do that. Tee hee hee. And Freak112's jelly hair yapped to me about the entire 𝓂𝓸𝓼 lore and the family reunion. Okay, that one I'm a little bit more spotty on, so you've got a lucky escape there, okay? You've got a lucky escape. This is what I say. That's what I mean when I say I like nerds. Me when I take my nerd power level to like the new one, the new level. But if you're actually interested in getting into Warhammer 40k, actually Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader is a really accessible computer game that you can get into. I play it in my spare time. I really love it. It's actually on sale right now, I believe. No, it's not. It's actually on sale right now for 35% off if you've already got some of the stuff in the bundle, and it just got new DLC released. It's a little bit like up there, but also what it does is actually has a really unique system where you play a rogue trader who's essentially a traveling pirate merchant throughout the grim dark future. And the idea is that like one of the really cool things is if you want to learn more about the world, as you go through the game, terms, phrases, it's designed for newcomers as well. Terms, phrases, stuff that you find like that might be interesting, they actually color code the dialogue during the game. So it's actually written in large text box below. It's by Owlcat, one of my favorite studios. And you can hover your mouse over any word that you don't know, that's like lore relevant, and it actually gives you a definition and explanation you can read through if you click it. So that's actually a really cool introduction to the world, and it's actually something that gives you a lot to work with. It's designed with new players in mind, but also with a lot of unique stuff, and it also lets you roleplay a lot in the game. It's one of my favorite games. So yeah, that's a cool one. Abelard, announce me. Okay, but I would counter your Abelard announce me with, Pascal, introduce me. Pascal, inform these wretches of the poor decision they have made. That and like my evil dark elf husbando is in there. My evil dark elf husbando sadist is in there, and I love him. So yeah. Yeah. My evil dark elf husband is in there. So yes. Yes. He's a sadistic little evil dark elf who is really cool. They have dark elves? Yeah, they have dark elves. Yeah, they're called the 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽. They're the primary people that I play in the tabletop. So the 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽 are fundamentally fallen Eldari who were hunted by 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, or she who thirsts, or Slaanesh as the humans call her. And the idea is that they can't actually sustain themselves on their own. She's sapping away their souls simply through existing. So this goddess of like dark pleasure exists, and she saps away their souls by them existing, and the only way they can feed and sustain themselves is through imbibing in the suffering and joy and like pleasure of others. So they end up like doing horrible things and like tormenting and hunting down people and raiding like essentially humans from the known universe, and then dragging them back to their dark city of 𝓂𝓸𝓾 hidden in the webway, and then they torment them and like make them suffer in human suffering so that they can feed off of their suffering and use it to abate the creature that hunts their souls. Oh no, that's hot, right? See why I play them. So they're Vtubers. Okay. It's really cool though. It's really cool. Actually, if you're interested on the Membies, I assemble one of their models on the Membies. I make a 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 engine on there, which is a thing. So I make a 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 engine, and I assemble it on Membies. If you guys have would like to see like a little model being put together. And also their like main squads are called Incubi. So teehee, they're called Incubi. So yeah, they're cool. Maybe I like them because of that. Maybe I like them because the bulk of the army are called Incubi, and then that's cool. See. I'm a Warhammer fantasy girly by Sigma. We do have a stream of me playing Warhammer Fantasy as well in the vault. I play Warhammer Total War 3, where I play as my boy Azazel, who is also my Warhammer Fantasy husband. You know, behold the Prince of Pleasure. Oh, I love him. He's like, he's great. Anyway, I've yapped your ear off for a hot minute. Let me read some super chats, and then give you guys some GeoGuessr, because y'all derailed me hard. Y'all derailed me so hard. It was great. It was like Dolmare all over again. You don't get to start stream, you nerd. Nerd out more, Nerdcubus. The Warhammer Fantasy stream is why I'm making a Zani Slanesh army actually based. We did nothing wrong, says the little jelly holding their little mug, menacing look in their eye. Yeah, sure. The little jellies keeping their little mugs there, being like, yeah, we did nothing wrong. Yeah, Nerdcubus. Yeah. We're innocent as always. Sure. Makes a note of how to distract Incubus in future. Tee. Let me start your getting. If you like armor and mechs, I think you get more into Gundam. I want to get more into Gundam. I've been holding off on getting into Gundam because I'm waiting for perms to assemble some Gundam models on stream, and I haven't got them back yet. So like, what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a stream where I learned more about Gundam, and I wanted to have like a you teach me about Gundam as I assemble a Gundam stream, like as a hand cam. I thought that would be like really fun. Like, you know, like you guys teach me about Gundam as I assemble a Gundam. And I thought that would be like really cool. I thought that might be about like, hey, teach me about this thing, and I learn about it like together as we go. And then like it's that. But I've been waiting to like get perms to even assemble a Gundam. So I'm waiting for the perms to be allowed to put it together. So yeah. It has been on my mind. Let it not be said that I don't have things queued up in the old Incubrain. No joke, I would love some Professor Zander lore explanation streams. That's such a good idea. I could just explain the lore of my favorite things. Oh my god. Wait, I could literally just look through my like favorite things and be like, so this is the lore, okay? So this is the lore of like Dungeons and Dragons. This is the lore of Cyberpunk 2077. This is the lore of Cyberpunk explained and what's going to be coming out in the future for Cyberpunk, okay? This is the explanation of who Mr. Blue Eyes is. Now, you can watch a bunch of these fandom videos or whatever on the net, but they're stupid and they're not me, and you don't get to ask questions live. Oh, goodness. I need Professor Zani explaining nutrition and working out. True. That would be good as well. That would be really good. You can make a Canva presentation. It's like you're seducing me. You're saying things like, hey, let's put together a Canva presentation. Hey, let's put together a presentation on your nerdy interests. Let's see if we can put together something interesting. Hey. Let's make a detailed flowchart on the causality of different events within Cyberpunk 2077 that caused the Time of the Red. Let's explain why the Time of the Red was actually a profitable time for Arasaka. Let's explain how the fourth corporate war is going to get started. Let's explain how Militech are actually a surrogate for the US government, and Arasaka are actually a proxy fighting for, are actually a proxy war being used by the Japanese government in order to try and steadily take over like the rest of the world. Let's talk about the Europunk. Let's talk about Europunk and how all of that's happening. Teehee. How to DM 101? Oh, that would be a good one as well. That would be a really... Oh, that would be good. Oh, that would be good. Zanny, I need a new hobby. Please do that so I have new knowledge. All right, fine. We're doing a Zanny Explains at some point. We're going to do a Zanny Explains Cyberpunk, right? Although I'll turn around and I'll absolutely dick ride Mike Pondsmith. I think that, like... oh, my God. Mike Pondsmith, amazing, okay? Amazing. He's fantastic. The grandfather of Cyberpunk, who doesn't get half the acknowledgement he deserves, okay? They will turn... He is the daddy of Cyberpunk. I don't care what people say. I know Blade Runner existed before and all of that, but the modernized, dirty version of Cyberpunk that we get right now is Mike Pondsmith's baby, and he doesn't get half the credit he deserved. And you know what? The bullshit where they tried to cancel the fucking... The bullshit that the fucking games journalists put Cyberpunk 2077 through pre-release, not when it released, it deserved that, but pre-release, right, was such bullshit. Because if you realize Mike Pondsmith was consulting the whole time, some of the stuff they were complaining about was literally... Oh, anyway. Mike Pondsmith, love him. How to DM 101, I'm in. Hell yeah. I can teach you how to DM. That would be good. Anyway, let me grab the super chats. So Hawthorne, you'd be worth the cyberpsychosis, TBH. I'll cute you to death. Don't even. And Skyzrin, blame me. I'm fine endorsing this behavior, everyone. Just call the fucking hospital, because my lungs, my stomach, my face, everything hurts. My body will give up soon. I mean, I didn't realize being Nerdbrand was so terminal for you guys. I didn't realize. For the love of any deity, I want this. Give me. You will get it. How does that sound? You will get it. I will do a whole How to DM 101 stream. What's DM? Oh, Dungeon Master. It's how to run TTRPGs as like the person in charge of things instead of like a player. Because essentially, like, when you're the DM, the Dungeon Master, the person running things, the Game Master, who's like making all the adventures and everything, it's the equivalent of like walking into a club. It's like walking in. I've used this analogy before. It's like walking into a gay club and being the only top in a club full of bottoms. All right, like you get to just sit there and be like, I want you at my table. And you at my table. Oh, and you've got 5 years of role-playing experience. You at my table. You. Oh, what's that? What's that? You don't prepare your. You're a druid that doesn't prepare their wild shape sheets in advance. I'm sorry. I've got 7 other druids ready to take your place. Again, goodbye. I'm gonna swipe left on you. Goodbye. So yes, I see. Yes, goodbye. Next one. Cringe. Oh. You. No. You wish to roleplay your... What's this? You wish to roleplay your character from another adventure? Oh. No, you don't get to start levels ahead. No, goodbye. No, goodbye. No, why were all the least favorite players druid newbies? If a wizard can figure out what spells they're using for the session, a druid can figure out their wild shapes. They can. I swear to God. Swear to God. They can. They just don't want to. Okay? They just don't want to. Now I'm familiar with that because I watch a D&D stream. Yeah, let's go. Is it Critical Role? It's my life's destiny to fight Matthew Mercer to the death. We must engage in bloody combat. It is my destiny. My destiny is that Matthew Mercer and I must engage in combat to the death. It's true. The two of us must engage in combat, in mortal combat. A gauntlet was thrown. It's true. It's true. I've said it, okay? Matthew Mercer and I must fight to the death. Days since Zanny threatened to fight Matt Mercer, 0. Because he... Because he set the ship on fire and then ran off with the lifeboat. He set the ship on fire and then charged entry fees to the lifeboat. That's why. He brought in the normies. He brought in the normies and then gave the ability to jump ship somewhere. He set the ship on fire, flooded D&D with normies, and then he sold tickets to the lifeboat. Okay? He did. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. It's not genuine hate, but I still want to fight him out of honor. Still want to do it. I still want an honorable bout. Anyway, god damn it. God damn it. And Matthew, I'm scared, Jellies. I just paid off my former rotisserie chicken cyberware. I'm too young to respawn. My health bar is disappearing. Cause I really want to stay at your house. And I don't want to go. But you never should have fucked me up now. And now I wanna go. But the sad cyberpunk music starts playing. Now the sad cyberpunk music starts playing. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go. The 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻's doing it. You should explain the lore of Mortal Kombat. I can't even touch that. It would give me an aneurysm. Too many multiple universes that interconnect with one another and have people jumping from one universe to another and then all come true at once and every possibility is actually real. Too much. Too much. And Zander, I'm finally done with work for the week and become a jelly again. I've missed it so much. Can I hide in your hair, please? Pleek. Of course, 𝓂𝓾𝓻. Of course, darling. Get in my hair. Come on, get in here. Get in here. Get in here. All right, I'm being a silly little incubus this evening. I don't know. My jellies set me off. Side-eyes jellies. But you know what? It's fine. They can do what they do, right? It's cute. It's fine. It's fine. The little jelly council sat round in their little Illuminati chamber with their hooded robes being like, we got cute incubus today. The hyperfixations. Like, just they're scheming, just passing around like, our scheme comes to fruition. Get the sacred oils. Oh, goodness. And of course, Havain. Hi, hello, yes, I'm very normal about the cyberpunk talk. Rattling the bars of my enclosure. Run! Tee-hee. Sorry, I get a little ahead of myself. I'm not sorry, actually. You know what? You chose to be here. You know what? I'm not sorry. You chose to be here and listen to me hyperfixate. It was a conscious choice on your part. You know what? I'm not sorry. You chose this as your Oshi. You chose this. You knew what you were getting into, and you sat here and said, give me one ticket. I'm down for it, right? I laugh too much. I gotta find my inhaler now. You have an inhaler? Good to know. Personal goal is always to try and make some jellies laugh so hard they need to use their inhaler. Was it? Was it? I just woke up here one day. Well, yes. Listen. 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 You could have walked out. There's a 3-month membership clause. Why do I feel like your kind of inhaler is a different one? Don't worry about it. One does not choose their Oshi. The universe chooses one for you, and then you are stuck with them. I mean. Zanny, I'm curious to learn more about the cyberpunk genre. Any currently reading Neuromancer, but any recommendations in general? I mean, Blade Runner is always a good start. Blade Runner drew a lot from classic cyberpunk. What else would be a good one? I guess, like, cyberpunk would probably be... probably, like, again, the anime is also good, but, like, again, I want to go with, like, something that's a bit more meaty for you. Probably, like, if I had to give you like good book recommendations, I would want to say, like, again, sort of like the Blade Runner, Philip K. Dick, like, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep type of thing. It's like a classic within the genre. And, you know, it's there. Neuromance is good. Maybe like Snow Crash. Maybe Snow Crash would be like decent. What else would I really say? You know, it's not cyberpunk necessarily, but strangely, I do recommend Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon. Oh my god. Oh, what? Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon. I was recommending Altered Carbon the other night. Altered Carbon. Literally Altered Carbon. Oh my god, Altered Carbon. Just go with Altered Carbon. Holy fucking shit. Just go Altered Carbon. I sat there for a hot minute. Just go Altered Carbon. Honestly. Altered Carbon's perfect. Like, literally, Altered... Like, they've got a Netflix show. They're good. Easy for you to get into. I can already recommend the quality of it. Like, I can already sit here and tell you that the quality is fantastic. Like, I literally was yapping about that yesterday. It falls perfectly into it. Altered Carbon. I love Altered Carbon. Right. Don't you sometimes wish you could re-sleeve into, like, you know, a big buff version of yourself? Do whatever you want, and then re-sleeve again into, like, a tiny little fun-sized twink of yourself? Dependent. Don't you want to have multiple bodies you can re-sleeve into? Like, sometimes you want to be like the giant... Sometimes you want to be like a giant hunk that, like, picks people up, and then other times you want to be tiny twink. Sometimes you want to be like Garu, other times you want to be other times you want to be like, oh god, sometimes you want to be Dante. You got to be able to, like, switch between the two. Yeah, right. Altered Carbon, love it. Plus it plays into the idea of, like, transhumanism as well, where it's like humans are... But, like, at the same time, I love the idea of Altered Carbon, where it's just humans are their minds and nothing more. Everything else about a human that's like outside of their mind is something that, when you stop having the constraints of body, are malleable and can be paid to change, you know? The idea that, like, fundamentally, it doesn't matter whether your current sleeve is tall, short, male, female, you're still you, right? And that sleeve is only going to last until you get bored of it. And then, or you get some more money, or it gets broken, or maybe you die. But either way, you can just re-sleeve into someone else, and you can just go, oh, well, I got bored of being tall and blonde now. I think I'm going to be a short brunette with large shoulders who looks a little bit like Danny DeVito, you know? Like, you could do that. And it's the idea that, like, it's the idea that nothing in the human consciousness matters outside of the consciousness in and of itself. And that, like, everything falls away at a certain point, and it can be commercialized as well. Because obviously the cyberpunk aspect comes into Altered Carbon as well, where there's rampant commercialization. Where, like, you know, what happens when gender and identity and self and presentation and ideas and even, like, what you fundamentally can define yourself as becomes somehow monetized? That's a really interesting question, you know? Like, what happens when the physical aspects stop mattering as much, and then you end up becoming something completely different? Wait, you're 4'11"? I'm 6'4". Oh my god, you're adorable. You're adorable. Wait, the size difference tag. I leave him alone. Also 4'11" here. Alright, Jelly's go for his knees. Go for his knees. My days. And all the tiny jellies. 5-1. I could just like carry you guys around. That would be so cute. That would be so cute. No. I find your size it's a positive. It's a positive. It's actually great. Go for the knees. Okay, and of course, second to none. 17 months in the club. Let's go. I'm a new jelly right here. Teehee. And I'm totally not up to something. A jelly is never up to something. A jelly is inherently innocent. That's the simple fact. A jelly's never done anything bad in their life ever. That's Yep. Netherlings are 100% innocent. Don't get me wrong. I'll call you guys out and say you're menaces or you're making trouble or you're doing terrible evil things, right? I will do that happily. The moment someone else turns around and goes, "Oh, your Netherlings are acting up," I'm like, the fuck you say about my Netherlings? Bitch, you want to say that out here? Bitch, you want to come out here? You want to try that? What are you saying about my Netherlings? Huh? You want to say that within cutting distance? Cut a bitch. Like, I'll turn around and be like, "You're trouble, you're menaces, you're always anything." Anytime someone says a crossed word about my Netherlings, I'm like, awful brave of someone who's within punching distance to say. It's like that bit where it's like, what was it? Everything's fine, except the Incubus is gonna have to cut somebody. Just whips out a switchblade. Which is illegal. It's a shame they're illegal. Well, technically you can get away with it. It depends on the framework. Because like the thing is, you can buy them they're technically illegal, but you can buy them in Camden just at the market or like on the little stalls, which is kind of crazy. Because like you can just get a switchblade like down by in Camden, which is kind of wild. Because they're like illegal, but you can also just walk up to a store selling switchblades at the market and just like get one of the big like the like big ones. You get like a big Bowie knife thing. Which is kind of crazy. I just want to talk. Gets a shotgun. Yeah, it sounds like London. Yeah. And Spades, thank you for the 22 months. Hi, I hope you and the jellies are having a good day. I think I lost one of my favorite rings, so I bought a replacement, but darling, no. Take a moi. I hope you find your favorite ring soon, and then you get 2 new rings, okay? And you get a new ring, and then your old ring, and then you get 2, all right? Either way, though, please look after yourself, and all the love to you from me and my jellies, all right? And Azuchi, Zanny, I've been a little squishy lately. May I ask for some head pats, please? Famk, of course, take some natties and whoosh as well. Take the natties and the whoosh. And of course, I hope you feel better. The Bushiba ambassador shall be feeling better. And of course, Bob McBobberson with the Aka stare. Bob McBobberson going, well, he's speaking nerd. I like this. I wish to show my support towards the Incubus speaking nerd. This is good. I like to picture Bob McBobberson, this like Netherling that just kind of wanders along and sticks their head in, just kind of sampling this like a wine, you know, like watching it decant, kind of just taking a little sniff of the wine, just being like, a little sip. It's like good vintage Nerdcubus. Very tasty. We'll have to make sure the vineyards are especially fruitful. We'll increase our intake. The jellies don't drink in the club. They just absorb Nerdcubus in like little cups. They have little wine glasses filled with like Nerdcubus essence. They're like, indeed. I imagine an office worker. Yeah, I think like suit and tie. With like little glasses, kind of like walking around, kind of like with like an inspecting sort of glare, you know? Just kind of like assessing. I think like manager assessing things. Like that's the energy I get. Oh, goodness. And of course, Iram the Bunny, thank you very much for joining the Netherbrand as well. I see you've joined up for the Nerdcubus. Indeed. And Redis Bunny Jelly. Love it when the Kamiyoshi nerds out. Bet you didn't expect this at debut. Pulls out finger guns. And Novamind as well. Novaminded. Thank you for the 5 months. Funnily enough, I just started watching your Cyberpunk VODs, and I wanted to say I really love and appreciate all the lore you fill in. I'm really glad. I'm really, really glad. When I did the Cyberpunk VODs, I really wanted to like introduce the game to people. And kind of get everyone in it and like really into it. It's kind of crazy that that like I don't know. It's kind of crazy the fact that like the anime is so beloved, but like the game itself has so much lore that's yet to be filled in. And like, Cyberpunk was something that I got really into. I think I was about 114 when I first discovered. No, 113 when I first discovered Cyberpunk, and pretty much I ended up having it be like one of the really formative experiences of when I arrived in the human world. And I remember I saved up like everything I could, and I bought original edition copies of like things and I would work my like little part-time job, and I'd do my thing, and like I was really kind of it ended up being something that I read and I wanted. And you know, the first ever like TTRPG that I actually like got the DM manual for myself was Cyberpunk. I didn't even know how to play it when I was young, and I didn't know how TTRPGs worked, but I got an original copy of Cyberpunk 2020, and I knew I really loved it. I got so obsessed with the idea of the setting, and I'd spend so much time just like reading through the book and understanding Night City. And when I finally got to play Cyberpunk 2077 with all of you, like, it felt so crazy because the amount of time I'd studied the map and had run sessions for people by that point and had done Night City campaigns, I could point to like individual streets and tell you what happened there, you know? Like I could turn around and say, hey, like that got literally, it was a great, I think I do it on stream in like the VOD somewhere, but like I literally look at the Night City Hospital and I'm like, if we go that way, half a block, there's like an alley that cuts inwards a little bit. This is how true to life they stayed on the map as well in Cyberpunk 2077. There's an alley that cuts in a little bit. If you go to that alley and like a little bit round to like where it chunks inwards, that's where my players threw one of their friends that was injured out of the car out in front of the hospital, because they didn't want to get caught after a shootout with the cops. And I'm like, that's where that happened. This bit round the corner here is where like a gang shootout with the Annie gangs happened, and this thing, and it felt so cool being able to like point at things and be like, this is where something happened with my players. This is where something happened with my players. This is where something happened with my players. And I felt there. Do you have an opinion on Shadowrun? I love it. I've never got to play it. I own 4th edition. I've got the games. I think what Shadowrun needs is it needs a really good game. It needs a really good game. I think if Shadowrun got the Baldur's Gate treatment or the Owlcat treatment, it could be as big as one of those games. Maybe not Baldur's Gate, but I think if Shadowrun got the Owlcat treatment, they could probably be at the same size as like any of the Pathfinder games. That's my opinion. Because the idea of a cyberpunk world, but with magic, is something that I feel like would appeal to a lot of players, you know? It's a system that needs a bit of TLC. That, and I think they also need the lore to be like, I think the lore needs a little bit of decluttering. So yeah, the lore needs a little decluttering, but or at least it needs to be presented in a more digestible way. I think it needs to be presented in a slightly more digestible way for players, so there can be a bit more world building outside of just cyberpunk with magic, which like a lot of people default to, which I don't think is necessarily fair on the world, because there is a lot in there. But I think that it just needs that hit of like solid presentation that eases new people who maybe find the initial presentation a bit too much into the world, you know? Unfortunately, the right to a Shadowrun game lay by Paradox. Oh, Paradox got the rights to a Shadowrun game. Be right back, Netherlings. I just need to go mix myself a Drano Martini. God damn it. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. And of course, Matthew, everything is Magnus's fault at How to Trigger 40k fans. Okay, a little bit, though. Okay, but a little bit, though. Okay, but a little bit. He shouldn't have tried to psychically project himself into the Imperial Palace during the Siege of Terra. That was just stupid. And he got warned against doing it. Dumbass. Dad tells me not to psychically project myself when there are demons around and shit's going sideways and I don't know how it works properly. Proceeds to psychically project myself when there are demons around and I don't know how it works properly into a room that's actually protected by fucking weird-ass barriers and shit. Yeah. Yeah, Magnus, you were a dumbass. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, how goes 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻? Hi, Zanny, tell me about the Warhammer power. I'm like, you setting me off. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, my goodness, I love you so much, Zanny. This adorable nerd explodes. Teehee. What can I say? It's a teehee thing. Teehee thing. But he had a friend. I'll help him. The friend was a demon! The friend was a demon! The friend was... Yeah, the friend? Sure. Yeah. Wasn't it like Tzeentch or Kairos Fate Weaver? One of those two. You'll have to forgive me. There's a lot of knowledge backed up in here. But either way, the friend was demon. It was like, hey, why don't you let me hold your soul real quick while you're busy with something? You can just let me hold your soul real quick. Could you do that? Could you let me hold your soul real quick? Sir, but you're an incubus. Yeah, and I wouldn't trust me. Are you kidding, right? I wouldn't trust me. I wouldn't trust me. If I were me, I wouldn't trust me. I mean, come on. You saw in the D&D tabletop thing how quick I was to trust other demons. I didn't. I was just like, no, I ain't making deals with you. No. Y'all can fuck off. I'm not making a deal with you. Soon as there were demons, I'm like, no, not making deals. We're not making deals here. You silly fools. Away with thee. How do you keep all this knowledge? Teach me. Brain empty. The trick is, I have a lot of empty space in my brain, right? Because it doesn't have very much in it. So I fill it with lore and random facts. And Dr. Clay, all the jellies in bed getting ready to sleep. Tell us about the power armor again, Zanny. It's our favorite bedtime story. Okay, but that's cute as hell. That's cute as hell with Netherlings tucked into bed, like that little one behind me, like there, being like, okay, I want to sleep now, Zanny. Can you tell me about a nerd thing? And I'm like, sure, what kind of thing would you want? Kind of looks at the bookcase. How does void ship travel work? And I'm like, I got you. Pulls up a little chair. Just starts talking like... What's a navigator? Oh, goodness. What started the Fourth Corporate War? Just be there, just looking so proud that you even asked. I'm like, oh, it's my child. Go away. My days. And Chubby looks at Zaddy affectionately. I swear, this stream has just been you guys seducing me. I've been seduced. The Incubus has been seduced by his netherlings. How? I can't even. I cannot. I cannot. I am shooketh. Zaddy tells a bedtime story, brings out nerd books. And Louis, can you make a 5-hour stream of just nerding out, please? Listen, we were meant to be playing GeoGuessr, but I guess you guys have hijacked some of that. Can I just say, we're almost at 2 hours of stream, and you guys just hijacked me instead, and we're like, oh, you know what? Read nerdy shit. Tell us nerdy shit. I'm like, we will do GeoGuessr in a second, okay? Don't worry. We'll get there. 𝓂𝓾𝓻, I know I need this. I need to go from the beginning. As someone who knows nothing, I need the basics and the details and the headcanons. My days. Oh, goodness. And Hawthorne. So what are the most memorable Warhammer 40k stories? Mine's Changeling. I'm currently really into the Oubliette, which like I kind of fuck with. The Oubliette is really good. Again, if you haven't like read the Oubliette, it's a short story, but I really like it. It's really good. And 𝓂𝓚, I love this. Listening to you yap is so nice. Keep talking, nerdy boy. Not gonna lie, it's literally gonna be like your Incubus who comes into... I'm the Incubus that like breaks into your room and just goes, why are you taking your clothes off? No, I'm not here to have sex with you. I'm here to tell you how power armor works. No, get in bed. You're going to sleep. No. Stop taking your clothes off. You're distracting me from my notes. Pervert. Oh, goodness. It's like, what, do you think I was going to have sex with you? Do you think I could have sex with someone who doesn't even know the difference between a void ship and a void hulk? You don't know the difference between a void ship and a space hulk? Come on. Do you think I could I really engage in coital intimacy with you under such fashions? You don't know the difference between a rogue trader and a cold trader. Come on. We'll fix that, then we'll worry about everything else after. My days, loving the Imperial Fist right now. Space Marine 2 is glorious. Oh, it's such a good game. Such a good game. We have I have a collab with like I believe it's Shiki and I think maybe Altus from like, you know, from like a few months ago. I think after just after Shiki debuted, but it was really nice. Oh goodness. And Baby Longlegs, opinions on Slaanesh and his demons. I love that Slaanesh chains you through freedom. I don't think the way that the demons of Slaanesh play in tabletop are necessarily the best reflection of the way that Slaanesh is in the lore, and the idea of having so many light skirmishers doesn't necessarily slot amazingly in. I think that Slaanesh would probably be a more ranged, would be more ranged if I had to guess, in my opinion. But at the same time, I would say I'd want some like big heavy elites kind of in the middle and all of that. But fundamentally within the lore, I love Slaanesh. Slaanesh is my second favorite Chaos God. Tzeentch is my favorite. I love Tzeentch. But Slaanesh is my second favorite. What could I say? The Incubus likes plans and schemes over sexual debauchery. But thank you, Baby Longlegs. And Melian, don't skip a detail. As a fellow nerd, I'm choosing to sit back, look at you, and listen very, very intently to this. Based. Very, very based. Very, very based. Very based. And Muse, welcome to the Netherbrand again. Cloudiness, there's nothing hotter than a total nerd. Damn straight. That's why you're here. Oh, goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. And Matthew, Zander, you have made a mistake. Lehman Russ is the Space Rules Primarch, not the XQ3 the Emperor. Heavy Arm was Ferrus Manus. Yes. And Pez, after what you explained about the Drukhari, what I've read about Slaanesh, I have to say that I'm sold. I'll check out Rogue Trader. Perfect. And Baby Longlegs, everything I know about Warhammer either comes from listening to Cool Dude's info dump, positive, or from Emperor TTS. RIP. Well, that's one of the reasons why we have a bit of a difficult relationship with Games Workshop. You know, can I make you in Gacha Life? Go for it. Go for it. I always feel free. That's one of the reasons why we don't fuck with Games Workshop anymore. Because they started suing fan animators and issuing cease and desist orders. They started hitting fan projects with cease and desist orders and lawsuits. We don't fuck with that, all right? Bitch shit. Imagine if I went to the Netherriz tag and said, you've depicted me. I need to give you your cease and desist. I'd expect the shit to get smacked out of me. Oh, hi, oh, Lockats. Delcats. Hiya, Delcats. Hey, how did the divorce go? How did the divorce proceedings go? Are you guys divorced yet? Are you guys divorced? Okay. Do we need to talk about the fact that, like, that Ellie kissed me during Goose Goose Duck? Do we need to talk about that Ellie kissed me during Goose Goose Duck? I feel like that's a conversation that maybe should be had during the couples therapy. I think that might be a thing. They made up. They made up. They're also both kissing me. Because Ellie kissed me and Lilo kissed me. So I don't know what's going on there. I think they're both, because, like, I don't know, Ellie seemed awfully excited when, in the little clip that I saw where he was like, yes, I managed to kiss Zaddy. And I'm like, huh. Interesting. 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 Win-win for Zaddy. What can I say? I'm sat here doing the thing. He does that. He does that. Dog, is it a throuple? I don't know. I'm just getting passed around by everyone at this point, if I'm honest. I'm just getting passed around by everybody. Seems like everyone wants a piece of the Incubus. In all honesty, everyone seems to want a piece of the Incubus. Oh, my days. My heckin' days. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing all right and you really enjoyed. We're just getting ready to do a little bit of GeoGuessr. I ended up nerding out. My Netherling distracted me and I ended up ranting about my nerdy hyperfixations for like 2 hours. So, hell yeah. But if you guys are down with it, we're going to be doing some GeoGuessr together and having a little bit of fun on stream. So if you guys are interested in GeoGuessr, be sure to stick around. Also, you've provoked my jellies. They apparently are doing their thing. Good luck. I love that game. Right. It's actually, like, it's my first time playing it, so I'm going to be doing the thing. Is it time for a 3? I don't even know, because Ash is mixed up with me, and then Ryzar's also mixed up with me, and Lilo's also kind of doing things. So Zanny, Alpha Protocol, am I right? I'm waiting for the perms. I'm waiting for the perms. I'm waiting for the perms. I'm waiting for the perms for Alpha Protocol. I will sit there and I will, and like, not gonna lie, I will sit there and I'll refuse to romance anyone and I'll just go with a bromance the entire time. I miss the info dump. It's cute. It's really cute. Incubus has a lot of husbands. Well, listen, like I said, I'm an Incubus. I need to be able to switch between different meals on the fly, right? I need to be able to choose different... Imagine if you could only have one meal the rest of your life, right? I'm an Incubus. I need multiple meals. I need lots and lots of meals. I need whether it's like 1 meal, 2 meal, you know, like, think of it this way. Ryzar is a good hearty steak, you know? He's a big hearty steak, and I love Ryzar, right? But maybe sometimes I want a light salad, you know? Maybe sometimes I want to have a light salad, like Ashkariel. Maybe I want to have like he's a chicken Caesar salad. That'd be nice with a nice bit of dressing. Or other times, you know, I just feel like I want to let myself go a little bit and eat at Arby's. I know, God forgive me. But, you know, and that's Lilo. And maybe I want some Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's Haka. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I like how you and Leron started at the same time, but we haven't even started the game. You wanted an endurance streamer. Ash is a light salad? Yeah, he's a chicken Caesar salad. Because he's got those chicken wings. I'm just saying, mine's bigger. He's got the little wings, but mine's bigger. Bruh. Oh. I mean, that's why I'm pulling him into bed in the voice pack. It's why I'm the one pinning him down in the voice pack that we're doing. You know? Oh, for those of you who don't know, the voice pack, the duo voice pack is going on sale soon. But like, yeah, I pin Ash down in the voice pack. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my one little sneak to you guys. That's my one little advertisement. But I get to pin him down. Yeah. Yeah, what can I say? I get to give the angel a little taste of hell. Is this normal? Netherlings, is this normal? Netherlings, is this behavior from the Incubus normal? We're not quite sure. Netherling experts, please decide. Please inform. While you guys are on that, let me quickly check this. Yes, very normal. More than normal. Very normal. Teehee. My days, my days. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, man, if I wasn't already membered and you weren't already my cameo sheet, that sure would be the case now. Oh, thank you, darling. I'm trying to be just a silly little guy and do my thing, but you know what? Hell, there's something likable here. And baby long legs. There's an anime similar to 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 called 𝔂𝓸𝓼𝓽. Cute cartoony art style, but it really gets into the weeds of transhumanism and the seedy underbelly of selling bodies and existentialism. Oh, I have to add that to my to-watch list then. That actually sounds really good. I need to get into more anime. I mean, it sounds good. Like, it's a hell of a thing. Oh, goodness gracious me. No, thank you so much, darling. And Prime VT Darfire. I'm 5'2", and I'm feisty. I'll bite your ankles. That's fine. I'm 6'4". I'll just pick you up. I'll pick you up. Try and bite my ankles, and I'll just pick you up. I'll pick you up like a kiddo and just start carrying around like a sack of potatoes. I'll just put you under my arm and start walking around with you. I warn you. I warn you, chatto. Your Incubus is 6'4". I can carry you the fuck around. All right? Listen. Listen. I'm 6'4" and I strength train. Be afraid. Oh, goodness. Be afraid. I'm 6'4" and I bench 210. My days. Wait, carried by big, strong, handsome man. Help. I suggest you read the manga. I'm Sanctuary if you have not yet, Zander. It's crazy good. It's with angels, demons, and vampires and sexy Lucifer. Oh, I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice. And TJ does it. Thank you for the 13 months. Always a great time. Big thanks, bro. Hey, all good. All good. My days. My days. No, Angel Sanctuary sounds good as well. Like, I always try and entertain you guys. I always try and do my thing. I'm a little unhinged, I will admit, but you know what? It works. It works. It keeps you focused. It's compelling. It's compelling. Have you ever watched Psycho Pass? I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Watched the first 2 seasons, dropped out before the third because of the fact that, like, I feel like Psycho Pass, for me, was one of those ones where I preferred the dub of Psycho Pass to the sub of Psycho Pass. Just because of the fact that, like, I found the performances in the dub really, really compelling. And also, like, again, I don't do that for all anime. Usually I'm a subs, not dubs kind of guy. But for Psycho Pass, I really loved the voice acting performances on that. And I wanted to see if they would get there. In fact, if you like Psycho Pass, I liked Psycho Pass so much, I covered Out of Control, the intro sequence, the intro song, the OP for Psycho Pass on this channel. I actually did a whole ass performance of it. I did a whole ass cover. So yeah, no, I love Psycho Pass. It's a cyberpunk thing. It's fucking great. And Skyzaren, thank you for the 20 gifted jellies. Thank you, Skyzaren, and big love to you. Big love to you. I forgot I did the cause I feel I can always show it. I forgot I did that for a second. Hey, and Sweet Taste. Thank you very much, Sweet Taste. Thank you very, very much for the gifted jelly. Huge love to you, Giant Waz. And of course, thank you very much. Welcome to the Netherbrand, whoever have received. And Redis Bunny Jelly, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies as well. Thank you for the 5 gifted jellies, Redis Bunny Jelly. Cheers to you. Let's go. And Kai as well, thank you for the gifted jelly as well. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, I'm so glad you entertained us, entertaining you with the idea of playing nerdy games you like way back when. Oh god, I'm an old jelly. Oh. When you guys had to force me out of my shell to play like nerdy games that I was really obsessed with and that like people didn't like, when you had to get me to play tactical nerdy games and you were like, no, if you like them, play them. We'd be down to see them. And then for anyone out there who needs to know this, okay? For any aspiring VTubers in the audience, never feel afraid to share stuff that you really, really like. Because it took my jellies kicking me and going, play things that you really, really like and you're obsessed with. Because we'd love to see it. And I kid you not, it brought so much fucking good stuff to the channel. It brought so much, like, it brought so many new people. It brought so much, like, good vibes. Like, it was the best decision that was ever made. And it's my jellies that pushed me to do that. And I used to be so shy about it. And not even gonna, and not even gonna lie. Like, it just, like, it brought so much good community stuff. It brought so much wonderful stuff. I don't think there's like, honestly, I don't think that, like, I've always said my Netherlings are my guiding light, and it's 100% true. Like, they got me to do something smart. My Netherlings bully me positively. It's so true. It's so true. And Mafia Gravity, thank you for the gifted jelly. Thank you, Mafia Gravity. Let's go. And of course, Pez as well. Pez, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies as well. Thank you, Pez. Mwah to you. And Nurtu, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies as well. A big mwah to you as well. Mwah. And Prime VT Darkfire. Being carried sounds nice, but I shall not admit defeat, especially not to the Incubus. Bonks for you. Okay, but like, the Ring Fit stream. Might I suggest the Ring Fit stream? Might I just suggest anyone to go view the Ring Fit stream if you desire to hear me getting sweaty and panting? Peak behavior. And Reiki Blue, thank you for the 8 months. Finally got time to watch live again. Also, sir, how's it been 8 months? I thought it was like 3. Bites you. Okay, but like, in my defense, that's how it always happens with you guys, okay? For those of you who are wandering in here for the first time, just a little thing to let you know. Sometimes you get lost in the club. Like, it'll be a thing where you turn up and everything will be good and chill and everything's fine. But sometimes if you get a little bit lost or grabbed by a jelly while you're here, you'll end up looking away and sort of just sitting down for a minute, and then you'll look back and like 6 months would have passed and you would have been in the club the whole time. It's a weird thing. Time works really strangely in my club, you know? Sometimes you get a little bit stuck here. Like I've always said, I've managed to figure out the whole endless spatial thing. This whole place is in my own little pocket dimension. However, right, I figured out space. I'm still getting the hang of time. The continuum part I'm kind of missing, you know? The continuum part is kind of... The time bit, I can't quite figure out how to slot it in. Sometimes it gets worse when I have a drink. Don't worry. It gets well worse when I have a drink. I'm aware and it still confuses me, right? And TJ does it. I'm loving the nerd talk today, and I humbly request Halo for the next one, especially since it's dropping next. Oh, did I ever tell you that I used to play Halo, like, ranked to the point where I was, like, getting into the little, like tournaments? Not like the in-person tournaments, but the remote tournaments. You know, the ones that they would do? The seasonal tournaments that they would do on, I think it was Halo Reach. Yeah, it was Reach. I used to be very, very good at Halo. Like, very, very good at Halo. Very good. It's one of those competitive shooters where every once in a while I get the urge to go back, and I realize that if I do, you're not going to see, like, me being Valorant Zander who doesn't know what he's doing and refuses to do that shit again. You get to see a very different type of shooter Zander with his bullshit. And I'm like, ooh, if I start playing online death matches, someone's going to get hurt. Someone's going to get hurt. I'm going to call someone names that get me banned off of YouTube. And Hano, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies. Hano, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies. How goes my little Netherling? Have a good stream, Zander. Why, thank you. All right. Let's pull open some GeoGuessr, because I've kept you guys verbally, mentally, physically, emotionally hostage for a hot minute. And I figure we should play a fun little game together. That was the original intent of this stream, right? The original intent of this stream was, I'm back, did I miss GeoGuessr? No, I haven't even started. My Netherlings held me in place and made me tell them about my nerdy hyperfixations until I couldn't take it anymore. My Netherlings grabbed me and were like, oh, we want you to tell us about Warhammer. Now tell us about Cyberpunk. Now tell us about something. Right? Tell us everything. All right, Netherlings. All right. Come on, let's go. Oh my gosh, why is my name like this? Wait, can I edit my profile? All right, let's go. Get on over here. Yeah, yeet. We're finally getting over here. Tell us more about Deus Ex. I'm running. I am running. I am running. My days. My fucking days. I thought I missed it. Also, it says I'm Polish. It says I'm Polish. Shout out VOD gang. You're probably wondering a lot of stuff right now. It says I'm Polish. Shit. I played like one game, I think. My name is Delightful Citadel. You could tell this is a great... I said everything so good. Alright, Netherlings. Buckle up. We're doing some quick play. We're going to do some unranked solo duels. And I have no idea what I'm doing. Are you in Poland again? No, I just downloaded the game while I was in Poland and opened it for the first time while I was there. So that's where it set my nationality. Alright, games played 0. Strongest regions none. Win ratio 0. Let's go. Hey, and Pez, someday we'll keep you hostage. No getting out until you fill us with Nerdbrand. Sounds hot. Alright, jellies. Let's go. Who are we playing against? Oh, shit. Where are we? Oh, this is new. Okay, immediately. La Riviere Wildlife Association. Somewhere in the US, okay? We're definitely somewhere in the US. The signs say affordable senior housing. What else am I seeing? Prairie Skies, Prairie, Middle America. Signs, Coca-Cola, Siggy's. Siggy's, that's probably a local chain. I'm not seeing anything on the roads. Maybe we can see on the sign, the signage. Oh, is that a state on the signage? Wait a minute, on the sign, there might... Manitoba, Canada! Okay, we're going... Canada, Manitoba. We're striking them in Manitoba, so they have to do that. Hey! Yeah, we're gonna fuck them up. Go on, get... Yes! He's thinking Kansas! Oh, you dumbass! You dumbass! Oh, no way! Oh, that was luck that you got Missouri. Oh. Okay. New one. A street market somewhere. Writing... Sipur... Pashim was one. Okay, I'm thinking... India? Maybe? Maybe SCA. I'm not sure. I need... Okay, there's only one main road. Gamba. Okay, there is a railway. So... That's something. We should head back in towards the housing here. There's probably something more likely to give away where this is. Flag. Red flag. What is that? Partial moon on a red flag? What is that? What is that flag? Red flag. Okay, that red flag with moon probably is... That's somewhere... Is that... That's not like... Feel free to like guess along with me in chat as well. Oh, what is that? Gita Jewelers, Bassin Bazaar, Anaxol. Oh, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to punt and try and say the climate seems wrong for somewhere. I think that we're probably going to go with like... I don't want to say like anywhere in China. I want to say it's more Middle East than anything, you know? I'm going to say... I think if we kind of shoot for just Pakistan somewhere, and then... If we go like somewhere maybe like... I want to say like... If I guess somewhere like... on the border, like here, we could try and game it. Oh, yeah, I'm behind the map, aren't I? Let me go with the other side. Yeah. Actually, let me drop this. Let me drop my guess right now so it puts pressure on him, and then we'll go from there. I don't want to give him too much time, and I want to try and see him make a mistake. Like, that's what I want to go for. Oh, West Bengal. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Road, big road. Mountainous region, North America, probably. Double yellow lines in the center. Road's not well maintained. Do we have road signage? Okay. Language on the road signs. Mantega su derecha. Okay, South America? I'm thinking South America? Let's see if we can get to whatever that hut is over there. If it's a gas station, then maybe we can get like a more precise kind of lean. A Romance language. That narrows it down, right? Nope. Okay, that's too high on the hill. We can't quite see that. This is dirt road. You know what? I think we punt for a Romance language and hope for the best. Brain says punt Mexico. Brain said, when in doubt, it's Mexico. When in doubt, somewhere in the mountains in Mexico. When in doubt, it's actually just fucking Mexico. I don't think I'm right. It's Peru. Fuck me. Alright, where the hell is this? Australia? No parking anytime. Fire safety. Okay, what are we seeing here? What are we seeing, jellies? What does that say? Irish flag, but that's an Irish pub. That's not a real. That's not real. That's an Irish bar. The weather's way too bright. Oh, signs on the side of the street will probably give us something. Art Deco. Okay, that's some sort of festival. 14th Street. If we can get a little bit more inward. Florida. Park mobile, pay by mobile. All right. Let's bang it there. Oh, they got it down to the exact fucking street. Oh, they got it just across the water. Fuck this person. All right, all right. Well. Let's see. Okay. Let's go with like Indonesia. I think we press them for time and go Indonesia. I'm gonna just hit him with Indonesia. Somewhere with like surface water as well. So I'm gonna say like here. I don't know. Like, if we just hit generally... They're going for Syria, so... I think pressing might have been the right move here. Yeah! Oh, what a hit! Oh, look at that! Get fucked! Get fucked! Alright, Alright. We can still do this. Manu region, one and only, if we can figure out what's on that sign. One and only Earth. The graffiti's in English, which gives us a little bit of something to work with. We got street signs as well. Says that right? Oh, but could be French? Remis Center, République. It's different. It's French. Town in France. How accurate can we get on the town in France, though? This could be Canada. We could be getting faked out by it being Canada. That's a Peugeot, though. I don't see very many Peugeots outside of Europe. Is it Bethany, France? Rennes, Recife, Brest, Olympia, Bordeaux. I'm not seeing Bethany. Rouen, Macron, Troyes, Saint-Paul, Paris, Bienvenue, Calais, Metz. Maybe... south of France type of way? Fayette. Maybe we have a building sign here. Les Docrem. It is Bethany. Where is... Fuck. Unless that's in Canada. Or I could be completely off and that could be Canada. But it's... You know what? I can't see where Bethany is exactly. Oh. Maybe here? Maybe... punt it. I don't want to give him too much time. Six seconds. 5. Okay, this isn't going to kill us either way because we're closer. Got him. We got him. I got him. What a comeback. Take that, bitch. What a comeback. Get got, fucking nerd. But not a sexy nerd. Cringe nerd. Oh, Aurelian, actually, before we leave hyperfixation talk forever, I'm playing my first Call of Cthulhu game soon. Any tips and recommendations? Happy 13th month. Make a character that you think will survive, but also put something in their background where they don't deserve to live because of something bad they've done. Give them that, give them trauma, give them something bad they've done that they're running away from, and also try not to get too attached when your character starts going through psychological torment. And Cloudy Nest, do you know where Barcelona is? Yeah, I used to live there. Teehee. All right, round 2. Oh, look, it's a Polish person. What the fuck is this? Camels and shit? The fuck am I? Silent Hill, but with camels? Middle East Silent Hill? Silent Sand Dune? What the fuck? What the... okay. Yeah, sure. It's fucking... I don't even know. It's fucking Iran. It's there. It's somewhere there, I'm guessing. Am I closer? Oh my god, I was closer! Not silent sand. Oh, gee. Okay, where are we? Hills. Is this the UK? This might be the UK. Look at the sign. I'll know where this is. If I can get to the sign. Where did the sign go? There. What does that say? Dry stone wall site. 300 meters on left. That's the UK. United Kingdom, this much greenery, wind farms. I'm going to guess the sign isn't dubbed over in Scottish either, so we're not that far north. There's no Welsh on the sign, which means we're probably going to be looking somewhere around, like, the Greenbelt, Peterborough. I'm going to guesstimate UK. Where the fuck? Australia? Oh, we were both off by miles. It's really sunny for the... We have sun here. Villages. Is this the UK as well? I think this might also be the UK. Okay, if I can get to the road sign there. AS, that might not be it. Oh, no, Europe. Surveyor? Russia? I'm gonna just punt straight for, like... Islas? I don't know this one. Maybe... I think I'm going to go with, like... I'm going to go with, like, somewhere in the middle of, like, the Romanian-Serbian sort of way. I want to put pressure on this person either way. Oh, do you know exactly where we are? Oh, you just edged it out. Only just. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Oh. Container waters? Okay, we can't rely on the ships because they could be foreign ships. The propane storage is European, I think. Let's see. Quick 180. Okay, that's German. Germany has access to water, must be on the coast, probably along a major river. I'm going to say we're somewhere around here. They're already trying to pull something on me with going fast. They've gone Vienna. They were right. They were dead on Vienna. This fuck. They got one dead on. Okay, I was fucked there. They just knew exactly where we were. Oh, God. Long Bridge. Australia again? Not too many signs. Weather does dramatically change. So this could be Australia because of the weather change. The vehicles are... How does it do the signs? It doesn't. Fuck. Okay, Netherlands, we're getting close to the bridge. We can try and figure out something from the signs. Is that a political party? No. What does that say? Encanto Governor Amazonas invest... Okay. So, Central America. South America sort of way. Let's see. Like Portugal, Portuguese, Peru, Paraguay, sort of Argentina. You know what? Come to Brazil. Maybe where's a big bridge in Brazil? Where's a major road? Major road in Brazil? Big bridge in Brazil. Big bridge. You know what? I just need to figure it out before they do. I can punt and just try and go somewhere in Brazil. Go central. Hope for the best and expect the worst. Yeah, I think they've... Oh, nice! Nice! Another bridge. Oh, they like giving me bridges, don't they? Oh, they like giving me bridges. Oh, no. I'm about to be destroyed by an incident on a bridge. Oh, God. Here we go. I feel like PewDiePie. All right, okay. All right. Cars, make and model, vehicles, factories. Schnoddenbeck. Road signs. We love road signs. Wandelbets. Wandelbets 14. This is like German? German. So if we can find Wandelbets. Leipzig. Augsburg. Munster. Wolfsburg. Lingen-Bredenburg. Wandelbets. Waren, Wismar, Rostock, Stralsund. It's probably too small for me to get on here, but like it's not gonna hurt just to kind of have a quick eye over like if I can see like Wandelbets or something like that. Brandenburg, Berlin, Strasbourg, Neupen. You know what? I'm just gonna say Wiltenberg's here. I can't quite see. Yeah, I'm just gonna punt it here. They might have the exact location, which if it is, it is. But like, oh, nice. Where is this place? Oh, That's the game. Okay, sure. All right, all right. All right. A big hill. A house. Fuck. Fuck. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻? Come on, give me something on the signs. Give me something on the signs. What does that say? Give me half a step this way. An avocado. Oh. Salon de fiestas. Okay. Romance language. Oh god. When in doubt, it's South America. It's Brazil. It's Brazil. When in doubt, it's Brazil. It's Mexico. When in doubt, Brazil or Mexico. Oh, good lord. Okay. Way this dude's dressing, I'm assuming somewhere in Africa, but that's about it. Man, we ain't in Kansas anymore. Punt. We ain't in Kansas anymore. Kenya. Listen, I wasn't sure. I didn't have time to think. All right. Oh, sign. Oh, well. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Okay, we got something there. Wait. Barcelona? Wait. Is this Barcelona? I kind of recognize European cars. Tall buildings. Italy? Oh, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Yeah, no, wait, we're good. We're good. There's a coffee bar. All right. We're going to punt with Italy. I don't know where it's going to be. It's definitely not... we'll just go here. Somewhere in the center. Turin! Oh, fuck off! They got the exact location. Oh, they got the exact location. Oh, alright, fine. Again. Oh, it's an American I have to win. Cows. We got cows. Skyline says Northern Hemisphere. Maybe. Where the fuck is this? What does that say? Is this Australia? 200 meters. Metric system. I think this is Australia, maybe. Because, like, we got meters, which is a metric system. Warm. What if I just hit Australia? I might just punt and see if I can get, like, New South Wales or something like that. Four. With South America. Well, I like how you're both wrong. It's just Brazil. It's always Brazil. Oh. Houses over there. Rainbow. Oh, look, the gay agenda made it onto my stream. Said the bisexual incubus. Oh, fuck me. Middle America, fuck it. Oh my god! It was Australia! I went to Australia last. It was Adelaide, Australia. Oh no, what the fuck is this place? Oh god! Flat grassland. Oh, what about the telephone poles? Are they no... I think they're an American style of telephone. Why am I in hell? 2 cars side by side. That road sign is American? Question mark. Okay, these cars aren't made for... Okay. Can I get a closer look at the other drivers? Okay, that's the... Shirtless. Okay. Okay. This has to be Middle America somewhere. It's giving Midwest. I'm gonna say like Wyoming or some shit. Or like, I don't know, with the Kansas. We're in Kansas, baby. We can't see people's plates though. It's Asia? I love how neither of us have gotten fucking shit because it keeps dropping us in the middle of nowhere. Alright, what does that say? Okay. Immediately we're batting SEA. Immediately we're batting, like... Alright. Immediately we're batting... I don't know, like Thailand? Alright. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, chatto. Bergenhaus. Bergenhaus. Alright. That give... Europe. Germany specifically. 30 zone. I kind of want to just put pressure on him. Go straight to Germany immediately. And, like... see if I can guess closer. Ah, you got really close. Right next to Zurich? Wow. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay. European? British? No. No, we don't have nice places like this. What the fuck? Why are we at a mountaintop? Okay, you know what? Maybe there'll be a marker at the top of the mountain to signify what this is. Here we go. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Salt. Montvent. French. Mountain. French mountain. French mountain. French mountain. Mont something or other. I don't know where the mountains are in France. Usually, probably there, kind of. Oh, we'll go here. We'll go there. We'll go there. I'm closer! Fuck you! Okay. Birds. What's that in the reflection? Oh, that's us. Car. Parking sign. Lots of vans. This is probably... oh, God. Well... it's Australia, I guess? Question mark. It's Sweden. I love how it's like Asia. Norway. Yeah. I'm like, maybe. Oh, God. Oh, wow. We're really out in the Midwest here or somewhere. Come on. Get me to the main street. It is 2026 Google, so it's probably somewhere in the... oh, my God. Can I not go further? Okay, but they're driving old Volvos. Oh, maybe not. Look at the style of rug out there. I'm thinking SEA now. Yeah, no, thatch roofs. Like, maybe Eastern Europe? Like Mongolia type? Yeah. It's very overgrown. I actually do want to say that, like, this is actually giving Eastern Europe. I want to say, like, maybe like somewhere like Moldova or like Bulgaria or something. I kind of want to just punt and say, like, you know what, I'm going to guess Albania or something. I'm going to guess Albania. Or Romania. You know what? Romania out in the sticks. Let's go. I'm going to say Romania because that's where I have my fucking cam studio. There we go. Kazakhstan. Right thought, wrong place. Tall buildings. Nice place. Britain? Question mark? Do I know this place? No, I don't. London? France. I just gotta go for a rough denial here. Yes! There's the win! They went too far south. They went way too far south. They rushed it. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Googling is not allowed and will result in a ban. Cool. Kind of Russianish graffiti. Okay. Is this... This gives Poland vibes. Patos shopping. Porta... when in doubt, Mexico. When in doubt, it's Mexico. When it... Listen, if you think it's Mexico, it's Brazil. If you think it's Brazil, it's Mexico. That's the fucking rule. That's the fucking rule with this game. If you think it's Mexico, it's Brazil. And if you think it's Brazil, it's Mexico. Oh, mountains. Okay. Roy's Park track? Roy's Peak track? I don't... North America. Appalachia, bitch. What the fuck? New Zealand on an island? Snow? What does that sign say? Okay, this person's clearly an idiot. This looks Nordic. I think the person we're going up against is kind of a moron because they're rushing the guess every time. I think they're just figuring out, like, roughly the country that it's in, or, like, going really quick. And then, like, immediately just trying to punt. Visit Paraguay. Well. Well. The fuck is Paraguay? I think this person's just a fucking moron. They just try and find out what place they go and click wherever, like, on the map as quick as they can. What the f... I mean, that's beautiful. What do they say on the ambulance? Okay, that helps. Style of dress, kind of... Which one's that? Bank? Max. Central Historic. Flag! Oh, God, that flag! Fuck! Oh, fuck! Red, yellow, and blue! Fuck, Romania! Fucking Romania! Fuck! Well, like Portugal or some shit. Fucking... Go here. Punt it. Punt it. They think it's the Netherlands. Oh, go on. Don't make a guess. Please, don't make a guess. It'll make my day. Oh, let's go! Please be a KO. Oh, let's go! That's my cam studio nation! Alright, style of dress with the cops. Do they have guns? They do have guns, so thinking America. Yep, eagle on the shoulder as well. America. Some sort of housing, airstrip, something. Don't know what that is. An A. Dandelion Burdock, thank you very much for the super. Let's go. Big wide open areas. I'm gonna guess like North America. I'm gonna say we ain't in Kansas anymore. That's my guess. We're in Kansas. I don't really have a proper answer. But if you keep guessing randomly like that and not taking your time to figure it out, I'm going to try and edge you out every time. Hello, Zanny and Jellies. Today's been eventful. Now a puddle of my legs are dead, but here I am. Mwahs and hugs. Hey, mwahs and hugs right back at you as well. I hope you can unwind with a little bit of house flip. Not house flipper. No, I've done that all day. I keep calling each stream the opposite. A little bit of GeoGuessr with us. Cornfields. Let's try and get to those houses over there and get to that sign. Posey. Cleaning derma driveways. I think they're probably just punting Middle America again, so I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know, Kansas. I think they're just punting. Yeah, again, they're punting. And we win. See? They keep punting Middle America, and it doesn't work for them. Yatta! Easy. Look at us. We're so cute. Don't you like little Zanny? It's cute. We could definitely... We don't have any friends in this game, by the way. We are delightful Citadel. I can't believe that. Let's see. Our recent duels... When was that? Was that today? With our 0 win rate. 75% win ratio. Let's go. Strongest regions, Indonesia. Me being like, I don't fucking know Indonesia. Give me Poland. Right? The Polish flag is just the Indonesian one flipped upside down. Okay? I can do Poland. Indonesia. Man, I'm like, I don't even know. I'm like, it's got the writing, and it's a little out there. Somewhere, SCA. I just like, I'm somewhere over there. I just kind of stick a pin in the map. We got Thailand. Thailand is also one of our strongest regions. Okay, Thailand, I get. Again, you know, I'm just saying, when the first 10,000 Netherlings came along, like 2,000 were just from Thailand. So I have a deep spiritual connection with Thailand. Very clearly. And Romania, which is where I've set my cam studios up. So that's the third time I'm making that joke. So obviously I'm very deeply connected there. I'm a British man with ties to Romania. Very respectable. All right, let's go again. Okay, Festive Bridge. Oh my god! We've seen this before! We've seen this before! It's like Indonesia. Oh, please go to Africa, please! Oh! Oh! Yeah, I was a little bit closer. It's like, oh, Bangladesh. I recognize the signs. Like, they had the same advertisement on one of the things. Okay. Well, this isn't promising. 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻. Okay. We're looking at somewhere Eastern Europe. Middle of nowhere, kind of sunny. I'm going to say, like, kind of hilly. Best thing I can say is maybe Slovakia. I got to try and press him for mistakes. He's gone Central Romania. I don't think he's right with Central Romania. He's not. Okay. There we go. We were pretty good. We were pretty close. Oh, what the fuck is this? All right. Good Latimer. Elm Street. Corona. This is America. Piano bar. Louis Lou's piano bar. Okay, this does have a... somewhere. Is this... Okay, big USA flag. Okay, I hate your graffiti. Is this... I feel like I've... Have I been here? Have I fucking been here? No fucking way. Is this fucking Texas? Wait a minute. Is this fucking Texas? Oh, shut my bitch ass up. No way. It was Dallas. I've been there. I thought I recognized it. I've been there. It dropped me somewhere I knew. I was like, wait a minute. I know these buildings. Bitch, I know these buildings. It's like, I know this skyline. Bitch, this is Dallas. Yeah, for those who don't know, I lived in Texas for a little while. Like just outside of Dallas. I was in Fort Worth a little way. And I was like looking around, I was like, wait a minute. This cat, why do I recognize this? Why do I recognize like Latimer Street? Why do I recognize this? Wait a minute. My days. Dropping my bitch ass into... What's the breakdown on that shit? Wait. Wait a minute. Round 3. How did I... Literally Central Dallas. Okay. Literally. I've been to the Dallas Museum of Art. I've eaten at the Rainforest Cafe, which is like just around here. That's the dart station that like I went to, right? This is literally, I'd literally been there. Like literally. Oh, no way. Where's the oh, not the aquarium, not the District Theatre, not the Roberts Hospital. Where's the stadium? Where's the stadium? Oh, the Trader Joe's. No fucking way. This is actually foul. That was actually foul. The Bishop Arts District. Oh. My days. I've literally been where they dropped me. That's actually foul. Mr. Worldwide. Shout out my internet homeless cycle. Oh. Alright, again. $250 fine. Somewhere that uses dollars. Australian dollars. This is Australia, somewhere on the coast. Punt. I'm gonna say just outside. Let's go here. It uses dollars, so it must be Australia. It's on the coast. I don't think this is the US. I think it's a bit of a misnomer. Oh, he's going Florida. If we've got this right, it could be oh, time out! See, that would have fucked me up if you didn't time yourself out. It was LA. It was San Francisco. Really? Oh, shit. Ah, shit. I'm gonna... fuck. Yeah, I gotta guess, like... my first guess was better. Shit. It was Slovakia. Oh, sign says... Freie Pasta. Okay, GS, whatever. 𝓂𝓻 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Germany again? Germany again. Or... Platz, Lindic, Udenpen, Kaplan, Specsavers, 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽. No, this isn't German. I think I'm just gonna punt again. I know punting isn't really the thing I like to do, but like, you know, I think like it's one of those ones where I gotta kind of guess. I'm gonna guess like Gothenburg or something like that, you know? He's looking at the same thing I'm looking at. It's very European. There we go. Nice. There we go. All right, we're back on it. We're back on it again. I should have gone a little further south, though, to Copenhagen. I should have. Oh, fuck me. Pine trees? American. This feels American. This feels very American. The pine trees are a big thing. Anything in the ornithology. I think this is just probably American. Probably a pine forest in America. I don't think the climate's reflective. I think probably... I want to say United States, probably like Colorado, maybe. I think if I just punt Colorado. I know Colorado's more like hilly, but like... Oh, the middle of fucking Russia? Bruh. Come on. How are you meant to get that? Okay. Okay, there's graffiti here that lets people be gay, so... Immediately, we know it's not Eastern Europe. Oh, here we go. Zona libre discrimination. Oh, the colors. Red, green. Okay, so it's Romance speaking. Skies aren't that great. Spanish, so if I can just get to that town, maybe I can have a better idea. Signpost. Reduce speed for 200 meters. If I could add some sort of... Is this just regular old Spain? Oh, flag. Oh, Chile? Is that Chile? Yep. I knew what the Chilean flag was. Good for me. I'm proud of me for knowing what the fuck the Chilean flag was. Oh, please tell me you're going for Europe. Did you just not go? Wait, why don't we get 900 for that? He was so much further away. All right, the housing looks kind of yeah, maybe British. Tours Paris. Although that could be either side of the UK. Benches are British in setup. I need to see what's on that green sign there. If I can get to, like... Okay, go compare. Restaurant D-Day House. I'm going to guess UK, but I'm actually going to guess it's going to be like Dover or... I'm going to kind of guess it's like somewhere around here. Because you're going to see a bunch of places like that on the edge of the UK. The thing that's getting me is like... It's either going to be France or it's going to be one of those, like, adjoining places. Oh, you went Albania? Nice! That was a safety play for, like, distance. Bro thought Albania. Bro saw Paris coaches and went, damn, Paris, Albania. Damn, bro loved Paris, Albania. Bro was all about Paris d'Albania. You know? Guy was on the Paris d'Albania. You know? All about it. All about that shit. All about it. Wait, let me turn my lights on. I'm being such a competitive little dick with this. I swear. I'm like, oh, let's go fight in Albania. Paris d'Albania. You're on a roll. I'm trying. I'm sliving. I'm trying to slive. I'm trying to slive my best slife, as it were. Zanitazai. Not gonna lie, I'm still loving that they dropped me in Dallas. I'm still thanking every witch demon for that. All right. Let's go. Another round, Netherlings. Cowboy. Okay. This gives me big, like, what's that show? Yellowstone vibes. It's giving me big Yellowstone vibes immediately with the cowboys and the thing. But also this could be like not the US. This could be like Chile or something like that, or whatever. Again, the vehicle there. I don't know. That might be. It looks pretty shiny and fresh off the lot, but this is definitely South America somewhere. When in doubt, it's Brazil. When in doubt, it's Brazil. You know what? Yep, it's Brazil. When in doubt, it's Brazil. When in doubt, is Brazil. It was Colombia. Why is that so much more fucking... I swear to Christ. Oh. What the fuck? Where am I? Am I on Dune? Am I on Arrakis? I am going to... Okay, red type of mud. Cacti grow here. So it's going to be a warmer climate. Could be the mountainous regions of Asia. Can I, like, go back to where those people were and figure out if their like clothing or anything gives it anything away? I think, like, I'm gonna like punt somewhere in Asia, or maybe I don't even know. Maybe what's mountainous? I guess like Peru. Yeah, let's try Peru. Like, this is either gonna be like Nevada or something, or Peru, or like we're gonna be in the middle of like Brazil, or it's gonna be like surprise, you're in like France. There we go. Like Arizona, right? Oh my days. All right. Woof. Where are we? Red soil. Okay. Let's be smart. Red soil, which means somewhere with probably Asia type of way. Red soil, high mountains, lots of sky, overgrown here. This isn't like a US road because it would have been maintained at least a little bit. Maybe somewhere big open area. Like, what about the power lines? Can the shape of the power lines give us anything? No, the power lines have a really, really big distance. What about the types of trees? These are... Do I just go for, like... Is it just giving me South America again? Bitch, I'm in Venezuela. I'm gonna say I'm in Venezuela. I'm in Venezuela. I'm in the fucking middle of Venezuela. That's where I am. I'm in Venezuela. Argentina. We've just gone opposite sides of the country. Yeah! Colombia! Yeah! Is that a kill? That's a kill! I'm like, my bitch ass is in Venezuela. I'm in fucking Venezuela. I don't know where I am, but it's like Venezuela here. I don't know, maybe. Colombia, Venezuela, somewhere around about there. I'm like, I'm in Colombia, Venezuela, France. France. We're gonna do one more. We'll see if we can make it a 5-win streak. I want to see if we can make it like a 5-win. Yeah, I think we're currently on a hot streak. I think we're on a hot streak right now. Yeah, no, we're on a hot streak right now. Fuck. We're gonna do one more. See if we can hit a real hot streak. Let's do it. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. We're on 5 wins. Let's see if we can make it a 6-win streak. We've played 7 games. Let's go. All right. Somewhere sunny, maple trees, America maybe? Definitely America. Types of porta potties used. Any type of signage that we've got. Let's see. Over here, that is caution and no pallet burning. No smoking either. Okay, America. Somewhere mountainous. This gives me like romantic Virginia type of vibe, type of thing. Snow spots are inherently dangerous. Okay, so somewhere snowy. Could be like Canada, actually. It could be near Canada, because if they actually care about like that much, then we could be up somewhere near like the northeast. I'm thinking like maybe like Portland? Could be Portland. Let's try like, or maybe... Feels like it's further inland though. Maybe North Dakota or something? Because like the mountains. Like, feels very like Hannah Montana type of thing. Hannah Montana, very like... I think I'm just gonna go here, and at least then it forces a move. Like, bro's not gonna have too good of an idea. I think bro's AFK. I think bro's AFK. I think bro walked in, saw me, and left. Oh, it's Utah. Yeah, not too bad. We were actually pretty... Utah looks like that? I thought it was all, like, open deserts and people marrying multiple wives. I thought it was all open-air polygamy. It was all, like, dust and open-air polygamy. What the fuck? Well, this is just for us, then. Okay, we got like the, I think that's like the it's got to be like kind of Eastern European. That's like Russian or Greek? I think that's more Greek, isn't it? I think that's more Greek, isn't it? Because it looks more alphanumeric. Alright. Let's just not give them any time. Again, I want to go... It's outside of a main city. Still got a main road, so let's tap this here. I feel like this could be National Park. It's not Greek. Feels more Greek. Bulgaria, Serbia, Russia, Ukraine sort of way. We'll see. I think the guy's AFK anyway. So, like... This is just us playing a game against ourselves. Oh! Great. We're out in Mongolia. Just above Mongolia, bruh. Look, give me my Poland and then I'll know where I'm at. Take a step backwards. What was that there? That might have been Polish. Wait a minute. No, it's not Polish. Damn, I was having a... Wait a minute. It's Polish! English, German? Angielski! Angielski! O, kurwa! Ja pierdolę, kurwa! Polska! Jestem... Nie Poznan, nie Lodz, Lublin? Nie Krakowa. Nie Krakowa. Kazimierz? Przepraszam, Wielkopolski? Poznań! Poznań, Roklo! Poznań, Poznań. Lublin, Poznań. Poznań, Roklo. To jest mnie opni... Bup. They bought out Polish brand, I'm sorry. Yeah, we were right next to it. Nice. Well. Based. Your accent is so convincing to my Slavic ears. Teehee. Did the other person just left? The other person just walked in, saw me, and left. How based. How based. That was very big PP energy. Huge PP energy. Don't you ever be sorry about Polish brand? Listen, Polish brand's adorable. Shit. All right. All right. I think that's the last one I have for me for the night. So, with that, my dear sweet Netherlings. Wait a minute. But thank you for... Look at the ambush that I get faced with. Look at the ambush. Darling, thank you very much for the super. Zanny, I asked you about a crochet stuff before. For a blanket or a scarf, should I go with thin, medium, or chunky yarn? What about the type of pattern? Geometric lacing, puffy, pretty stripes, waves, or floral? You can choose two. One for the blanket and one for the scarf. Oh, let's go. Okay. So for the blanket, I think you should go with a medium yarn for the blanket. That way you can use it in summer and winter. So you could use it on cool summer nights and also if you need an extra layer, because that'll make it usable throughout the year. And I think that's a good one. And then with the pattern, I think probably like, you know what? I think floral would be not. Actually, no, not floral. Let's go with geometric. I like geometric. I really, really love geometric shapes. They're kind of a favorite for me. So I like that. You can have like a little geometric blanket you can use all year round, which is kind of really sweet. And as for like the scarf, right? I'm thinking that you go with like the opposite, because it's summer now, right? So I'm thinking if it's summer, you can go with like a kind of thin scarf for the summer, for like, again, cooler summer nights, and maybe into like the beginnings of winter. And then you can go with like a thin kind of like I want to say like a thin pretty scarf, you know, like a thin pretty scarf, because that way you don't have to have it as like a full thing to keep you warm. You can keep it as like a style accessory, and I think scarves are always really cute accessories, so hell yeah. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, hell, Netherlings, That was GeoGuessr. I hope that you guys all really, really enjoyed. That was a fucking trip. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah, no, that was a hell of a time. We went around the world, we got to play some games, and I actually had a really nice time doing GeoGuessr. I actually think we kind of smashed it out of the park, so I had a lovely time. And of course, Jellies, if you did like this, be sure to tap that like button. It does really help out the channel, and it does really help me out as well. And of course, if you're new here, maybe consider giving the subscribe button a little tickle. I would really appreciate it. And of course, it lets me know kind of what you guys like. So I'd love to see you here again for a more GeoGuessr. I'm hopefully going to do it next week while I'm in Japan as well. So, tee-hee. We're going to keep going. Obviously, I am going to be traveling next week to Japan, but streams are going to be carrying on as usual. And if you guys want to come by and say goodbye to me tomorrow, I am going to be having a little departure stream. So we're going to be doing a little farewell for now stream. I'm going to be enjoying a couple of beers with all of you before I say goodbye. I'm going to be like, farewell, my dear sweet jellies. Say and all of that. And we'll be back for then. So hell yeah. And Idle Boys, thank you for the super. Thanks for the nerdy yap stream plus GeoGuessr. Yeah. Well, you guys have now taught me that you guys want to see streams where I just yap about my hyperfixations. So I've been trained now. I can just open up a stream and go, let me explain Warhammer. Let me explain Cyberpunk. Let me explain the life and death of Johnny Silverhand to you. Let me explain preceding, like, niche topics and nerd out about them. So, you know, I've just discovered that I can do whole streams of that. So, my heckin' he's. But I hope you all enjoyed. This was really, really lovely. And, of course, I'll be back tomorrow to say goodbye. But until then, I've been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear, sweet, lovely, amazing, fantastic little Netherlings. I'll see you all far sooner than you think. So stay comfy, stay cozy, and I'll see you in your dreams, my dear, sweet mortals. Bye-bye. Why is no one streaming?